Chuck was one of the people who helped build what the Don't Unfriend Me show has become, alongside so many others in this incredible community. His generosity, encouragement, and belief in our mission helped turn an idea into something much bigger. While Chuck may no longer be with us, his impact remains. Every broadcast from this studio stands as a reminder of a man who gave selflessly and made a difference. His legacy will live on through the show and through the countless lives he touched. God bless and keep him. Until Valhalla, my friend. Bigger, better, faster, more. It all started with just a vote. A single choice in a sea of millions. And suddenly, people we loved vanished. Godparents to our children, lifelong friends, all gone with just a click. With a comment, with silence. That's when the seed was planted. Don't Unfriend Me wasn't just a name, it was a plea, a line in the sand, a refusal to let politics tear apart what humanity once held so sacred. We didn't set out to build a movement. We set out to tell the truth, even when it hurt. Long hours, lost sleep, more setbacks than anyone will ever see. There were days it felt like we were shouting into the void, but we kept showing up. Not for clicks, not for clout, but because this matters. We pushed through the doubt, the algorithm throttling, the shadow bans, the isolation, the nights we sat at the mic with empty inboxes and broken spirits. And still, we stayed. We persevered, because we knew there was something here worth fighting for. For years, thousands of hours, laughter, heartache, raw conversations with real people, and now, it all leads to this. One night, one room, one moment. We can agree, we can disagree. You can love me, or you can hate me. Just don't unfriend me. It all starts right now.
Do you want the truth? Are you tired of being so confused? You feel like you're more fucked up than the lies on the evening news. Well, just step right in. We can talk about it all as friends. And if you want, we can hug and kiss and make up for the party ends. Agree or disagree, stop unfriend me. 'Cause I'm everything you want, damn sure what you need. I won't tell no lies, back up all the facts with truth. And if you can't get down with that, you must be somebody's dad.
Hey everybody, it's the chicks on the right here. We had such a blast on the Don't Unfriend Me show.
Check them out at The Dumb Show on social media or thedumbshow.com.
They stream weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern, and you guys, they are your people.
They totally are. And you can find us in all the places by visiting chicksontheright.com/links and watch us weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern.
It's Red Friday, RED Friday, which stands for Remember Everyone Deployed. A movement designed to honor veterans and deployed U.S. troops by wearing a red shirt every Friday. As simple as that may be, Red Friday is a great way to back those who serve our country. Go to dumbshow.com and search for Red Friday to get your red on.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me show with your hosts Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Knock on wood that we are good on the weather here and we don't get kicked off like we did last night. Goal tonight's going to be 450. We're going to give you a 3-hour show because we're on last night, so we're gonna give it an extra special show for you. Please share, get this out as often and quickly as possible over on Twitter, on X. YouTube and Instagram. We're over on Rumble. Do all of that. We have a really good show for you tonight. Whole bunch of good stuff. Stick with us. Like I said, goal's going to be 450. We have to make up a little bit from last night since we weren't able to be on. And then I will have the list updated. I apologize. I'm 3 shows behind on our guests, but Olivia is going to give you an update of the next 4 coming because Damani is coming. He just is at a different date. So, Olivia, where are we at?
All right. So next Friday, Dave Bondi will be here. Gary Brugman, the ex-Border Patrol agent, will be here on the 26th. Then on the 30th, Dan Nunn will be in the house, and then Damani. So Damani and Dan will be on the same week.
Very cool.
July 8th, Tim Brown, ex-New York City firefighter who was in Tower 2 when it collapsed. The week after that, we will have Garrett Sodano from the Grassroots Army podcast.
Yep.
Then Lisa Regina.
Okay, that's enough. And give him the big one.
The big one is we will be having Chad Prather on. We just don't have a date as of yet.
See, that's better. Just
Chad Prather
go to the big one.
Coming on.
Big one, fat one, giant one. Go to the big one. That's the key. I don't know why this is do nothing, and then my timer needs to be 10 seconds. Let's just see if this works. There it is. Good. Welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me show. Sorry, it's too much. Just give them the steak. Take the fat away. Mm-hmm. Not that Lisa Regina and those people are fat. I'm just saying get to the big ones. Get to the steak. They're like minute steaks. 450's on the board, folks. We have to make it up. Olivia's got to go pick up Hayden when?
Between 9 and 9:30. It's her first day at her first job.
So she's going to go pick her up from the job. So I'll cover for that time when she's off. And then we'll rock and roll and we'll be there. So hope everyone's doing well. Please do me a favor. Like and share and subscribe. That is huge. And sharing is caring. If you don't share, the show doesn't get out. We're being throttled by Facebook. So without you, it doesn't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. Here is the new box. Olivia had a chance to see it. Yes, it's beautiful. And this is the thing that's been selling like hotcakes. And when I say hotcakes, I mean hotcakes. I talked to the vendor today and I'm like, hey, I want to buy 50 of these. And they're like, too bad. We don't have 50. There's nothing we can do. And I'm like, okay, well, I've got somebody who wants to buy 30. And they said, maybe. So they're running low, but that's okay. We'll keep them busy. This is 100% made of American non-knotted pine. It's beautiful. You see the colors. It's gorgeous on the back. Yeah. It's got hand-painted flag, all different. It's got a brass old school clasp. Like if you were to find like an old keepsake box from the 1800s, that's what it is. So it's a copper or a brass clasp. Comes with a commemorative card, comes with serial number for the commemorative coins. Cat needs to go down and stay down. Yes, you're down. Can you get somebody in here to fix that, please? Ethan! Before she hits my model. And then at that point, I'm going to shoot her. Yeah, that cat's not going to survive. So if she knocks over my F-14, that cat's dead. Like I'm going to turn her into a very small pair of slippers. So warning. And then the coins, don't threaten the cat. Recognize the joke, folks. Enamel-based coins. Could you like crawl underneath? No, just crawl underneath and pick up the coffee and put it back, please. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. So commemorative coins, folks. We'll get through this. Enamel-based, and they have a gold color. They are gorgeous. This makes a great Father's Day gift. It makes an amazing gift for a veteran. It makes a good gift for you just to say, here you go, Merry Christmas, and give it to yourself. 250-year celebration coins available. I would not recommend this stuff if they weren't incredible. So we've sent out, I don't even know how many, boxes and boxes. I've got another 15 sitting on the table that I got to send out this weekend. First batch did go out. Everybody got it but Tommy. Tommy, yours is coming. We got all 6 just about 20 minutes ago, and then we'll be shipping it out to you. All right, there it is. So there it is. I got through it. Thanks, everybody. But I will shoot the cat. Ash is looking at the cat. Ash was mad at the cat when she knocked that over. She's like, you're in trouble. Welcome to the show. Please share out. Liv, do we have anything else?
No.
Are you even awake?
Yes.
Why do you seem like you're sleeping?
I'm not sleeping.
Okay. You sure?
Yes.
Cause I need you to be here. I need you to give me your 110%. All your, just put that little extra in extraordinary.
This isn't shenanigans.
Edith Shenanigans, Calvin works here.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
God, I can't wait to quit this job. Old Balls was harassing the chicks on the right this morning. Dude, can you imagine how much of a loser he is? I mean, seriously, how bad must your life be?
Is he on like unemployment or something where all he does, that's his job?
No, he's got 3 jobs. Yeah.
How does he have
He works in a gay bar. I've told you this. He works in a gay bar.
Oh, so he works the night shift. Got it.
So I don't know if he works the night shift or not, but I know he works in a gay bar. And I can't imagine he works a lot because he doesn't make a lot. You should see his house. It's trash. I mean, he's fat. He's balding. He looks like a yodeler.
Yodeler.
Yeah. So it's ugh, the guy. I kind of feel bad for him. But seriously, how bad must your life be that you got to troll the chicks on the right? You know, it's pretty pathetic. It's kind of funny at the same time. Speaking of that. Yeah, I love our stalkers. I'm glad he's over on Chicks on the Right today. No sound. What do you mean no sound?
On what?
How come it's always you?
Everyone else, is there any sound?
Anonymous donating $25. Happy Friday, Mount Olivia. Let's go. What do you mean there's no sound? Was there no sound? Really?
No one else.
It's always
has said
misses.
anything.
It's always misses. It's misses. No sound every night. It's no sound. No sound. Is it no sound? Son of a bitch. How is it possibly no sound?
YouTube?
No.
Oh, for the video, no sound.
Let me try this. Tell me if there's sound. No. What do you mean it's good? Is there sound or not? Thank you. No sound in the video. God, people are so confusing.
All right, so sound us, but not in the video.
Is this really is that working? No sound?
No sound.
Yes, no sound?
No sound in the video.
How about now? I quit. We can't do our show tonight. The sound's not working. We have to reboot. I'm so done. I'm fucking done. Like, I'm so fucking done with this week. I just want to go hide. So what about this?
I'm gonna start with your physical exam. This is the first time I've examined a fox, so I'm
Somebody tell me if that works.
Say no sound in video or...
Yeah, just video. I don't care about us. No sound in video.
No sound in video.
Tell me, did you hear sound in that one? No, not hearing me.
Is the
hearing
sound on
the video on... Oh, my God. Olivia, please take over. I'm about ready to blow a gasket.
Okay. He's going to play video. Just say no sound on video or good sound on video.
Swear to God.
From everything that I understand, which I wasn't at the trial because obviously I got a day job, but it's my understanding that Carmelo ended up stabbing.
Okay. Is there sound?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so there's sound there. Just not on a not swinging from your balls video. Weird.
Yes.
Wonder why there's no sound on that. That's strange. There should be. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. Just imagine it. It was funny. Good. Well, that's weird. Strange. Why is it not working? I kind of got to figure out why that's not working real quick. Any echo? Everybody good? No echo? No? Yeah. Okay. All right. Screw it. Let's just rock and roll. Yeah. All right. So first things first. Like I said, we're doing a 3-hour show. Goal is 450 because we missed last night, so we're going to hit it tonight. So there's some news. I got to go back. Got to go back till almost 5 years ago. And you guys may remember I went after a guy named At War Clandestine. This is the guy that said that he talked to Jesus Christ. And Jesus came and talked to him on the steps of the Capitol building as he was waiting there and told him that President Trump was going to win 2020. But he's also the guy At War Clandestine who told you about bioweapon labs. Now, he's changed his vernacular. It used to be bioweapon labs. Then I called him out on bioweapon labs and explained the difference between an L4, L5, which is not a tornado, but is the level and threat indicator of the pathogens and viruses that they are working with. And essentially, all you need to know is an L4, L5 could essentially wipe out, an L4 can wipe out continents, and L5 will wipe out the planet. That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
So are these L4, L5 style? No. No. In fact, those are very, very secure. There's only a handful of those around the world. And not that those aren't completely terrifying and scary, but they are. But L3s are also serious because they can handle things like SARS. They can handle sarin gas. They can handle certain pathogens, weaponized chickenpox, measles, things to that effect that can do a lot of harm and kill people. Don't get me wrong. These are not, you don't want to go frolicking around and licking test tubes in these suckers, but they are in plethora, and there's a ton of them. And in fact, even a biolab would be where you get your blood drawn. That's considered a biolab. Now, the level of danger in a standard blood drawing area is below 1. It's level 1. There's actually no threat indicator for those, minus the fact that you're handling, blood and possible contaminated waste, et cetera, et cetera. But an L3 is nothing to scoff at. But the thing is that in 1991, and I happen to know a lot about this, and there's a reason why I know a lot about this, is because the whole adage of bioweapon labs was actually Russian disinformation. That was actually back in the 2000s. And they did this during Bosnia-Herzegovina. They did it in Kosovo. And they used this to draw attention away from Russia and put it upon other countries. They did this with Syria and al-Assad. They did this with, like I said, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Kosovo, Serbia. And when they drew the red line and crossed over the red line, this in Crimea was also a story that they used in 2012 under Obama and Hillary. And the story goes is that essentially there's bioweapon labs all over U.S. supported areas that are creating world-ending pathogens. And Russia uses this disinformation. Now, the reason why At War Clandestine frustrated me so much is because when he did this, he lied to you. And he only told you a partial truth. Like, we know that there are biolabs all over Ukraine and other places. And the reason why is because in 1991, and essentially you had the former Soviet Union, Russia, you saw the relationship with President Reagan and Gorbachev. And then obviously Yeltsin, and Russia became what would be considered today what we tried to do, a democracy, a republic inside Russia, which failed ultimately because in the end the oligarchs still ran Russia. But in 1991, there was the old former Soviet Union. The disarmament started taking place, and nuclear proliferation happened under Reagan, and was a gradual step down over a decade through through Gorbachev and Boris Yeltsin, and over 2 presidents after Reagan, Bush, and then obviously Bill Clinton. And Bill Clinton's agreement with Ukraine was pretty simple. And they said, Ukraine, you're going to do nuclear proliferation. You're not going to have nukes. And you're going to go ahead and make sure no nukes are staged inside Ukraine. And then no bioweapons are going to be used. And this is your part of this is we will defend you. We will protect you. But you will have multiple biolabs created that will essentially be a dumping ground for Russian chemical weapons. Now, we know Vladimir Putin is one of the only presidents in recent history outside of al-Assad who has used bioweapons. Now, this was an agreement, so this isn't something that's new, okay? Now, you heard that, oh, the U.S. is funding biolabs. Now, that was denied, as we know, but I told you that that was absolutely false because it was in the wide open. There was nothing hidden about this. It was in the absolute wide open for everyone to see. But what I did do is I disputed a few things for At War Clandestine. One of my first things I ever did that went really viral was going after the bioweapon labs, how it was fictitious and a lie. So I have to revisit it tonight because Tulsi Gabbard decided to go ahead and do a drop on biolabs. And now this whole bullshit's coming around. And of course, At War Clandestine's like, oh, I can make some money. And he's pushing his story again. So we're going to blow it apart tonight. Sound good?
Sure.
We got a busy show tonight. Like this is, you want to be on this one. So please get this shared out. I cannot believe the numbers are so low right now. Help us out, folks, please. If you don't get this shared on X, it's going to sit there and do nothing. If you don't get it shared on YouTube and Facebook, it's going to die. The show will never, ever be successful unless you share because Facebook is not helping us. We can't survive on 25 likes. When we've got 100 people here, 30 people over there, we should have 100 likes already. So we're going to take a second before we go so we can get a few likes so we can get some people watching the show.
And the likes on Facebook, you have to go out of the video.
Yeah, it just takes a second.
It on the outside.
This is like standard operating procedure. This is like, checking your tires, making sure you don't have anything obstructed. You're not, when you back up, you check your rear view and all your windows. Before you even come in here, you should like the show. It helps. I know more and more people will show up a little bit later in the afternoon, but we need to get this going. Okay, so let's get into this. Fox released a video and talked about this. So we're going to show you that. Then I'm going to show you Tulsi Gabbard's release, and then I'm going to blow it apart. Here it is.
National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard has just released new evidence of a U.S. taxpayer-funded biolab network that she says includes more than 120 labs stretching across 30 countries. Our chief congressional correspondent, Chad Pergram, reports. He's live on Capitol Hill for us.
And everyone notices that it says biolabs, not bioweapon labs anymore. Remember? Because remember, that was the thing, bioweapon labs. And I remember when I got in the debate with that guy, he called in and he goes, well, there are biolabs. And I said, wait a second, well, you missed one key word. What word is it? He's like, I don't know. I said, what's the word, buddy? Oh, weapon. That's right. There's a very big difference between a bioweapon lab and a biolab. We'll go over the difference here in a second.
Hey, Chad.
John, good afternoon. The debate about biolabs dates back to the pandemic. Gabbard says the government funded these labs despite testimony to the contrary. Many contained dangerous pathogens, plus the labs conducted gain-of-function research.
As the information surrounding the existence, history, locations, and funding
to develop.
I'll show you Gabbard's thing in a second. I'm not going to show you a soundbite and be Fox. I'm going to show you the whole thing.
Function is an effort to enhance the genetic codes of organisms. This helps doctors understand the organism to develop vaccines. Questions remain whether COVID-19 originated in a lab, which conducted gain-of-function research. Gabbard says there's worry about the security of these labs. Some are in Ukraine. That's risky because of the war with Russia.
politicians and so-called health professionals like
Dr. Anthony Fauci long studied gain of function when he worked at NIH.
It was asked of the trained staff at the Institute if this research would fall under the pause for gain of function, and it was determined by trained staff that it did not, because at that time there were two components of guardrails. There's the guardrail of prior to 2017.
Gabbard instructed the intelligence community to find out what research is going on at these labs. This is one of Gabbard's last acts as DNI. She steps down later this month. John?
Boy, in the Biden White House.
All right, so there's that. There's nothing that blows my skirt up. Here is Tulsi Gabbard in her full release, which I think it's important not to, just capture a little bit of what she said, but the full thing of what she said, and that's important. Here it is.
After months of searching through intelligence community holdings and files, today I'm releasing new evidence of long-standing U.S. government funding of more than 120 biolabs in over 30 countries. Now, these biolabs include labs in places like Ukraine, which could be at risk of compromise due to the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. In fact, the intelligence community had previously warned that a U.S.-funded biolab in Ukraine likely housed dangerous pathogens and remained vulnerable to longstanding threats of Russian attack, seizure, or damage. Now, until now, evidence regarding the full existence and funding of these laboratories had been knowingly withheld from you, the American people. Many of these U.S. government-funded biolabs are currently or have previously engaged in research using hazardous and highly contagious pathogens, and in some cases included dangerous gain-of-function research, with very little visibility or oversight. Now, President Trump clearly understands the serious threat dangerous gain-of-function research poses to the American people. And this is why he took decisive action over a year ago. On May 25th, 2025, he signed an executive order to end federal funding of gain-of-function research around the world. Here at ODNI, I issued new guidance to the intelligence community directing increased collection on these laboratories and facilities overseas. And we're already seeing the results of this increased collection. We're learning new details, for example, on clinical trials that are underway at these facilities and that are raising significant ethical, financial, and security concerns regarding the supposed public health initiatives and U.S. national security. Now, despite the obvious potential for catastrophic global impact that research on dangerous pathogens in biolabs can have, politicians and so-called health professionals like Dr. Fauci, as well as entities within the Biden administration's national security team, lied repeatedly to the American people about the existence of U.S.-funded and supported biolabs. Not only did they lie, they threatened those who attempted to expose the truth. So this release today breaks new ground, as the information surrounding the existence, history, locations, and funding of these U.S.-funded biolabs has been intentionally covered up by very powerful people who falsely claimed that these biolabs didn't exist. Now, they accused anyone who says otherwise to be foreign assets and traitors to America. Now, ODNI will continue working closely with partners across the U.S. government to identify exactly where these labs are and what pathogens they contain, to end dangerous gain-of-function research that threatens the health and well-being of the American people and people around the world.
Okay, so there's two very big things here. Okay, my argumentation, my entire argument, wasn't that there were no biolabs, because we know there were biolabs. What was being conducted in those biolabs, what the question really was about. And that is the question that was posed. But if there were we knew this from Bill Clinton. We knew this in 1991. This is also what I disputed were two things. One is that they were bioweapon labs, which are very different things, number one. And the number two is that At War Clandestine said that Vladimir Putin was invading Ukraine to hit these bioweapon labs, and that all of his strikes were coordinated not at the major cities and the command and control of Ukraine with the initial strikes, which they all were. The fact that he was making, the statement he was making, is that Putin was doing good for the world because that's where COVID was found, and COVID wasn't founded in China, it was founded in Ukraine, and Putin was defending himself by hitting these biolabs, which the strike packages that were done by Putin were nowhere even near the vicinity of these strikes. And it even disproves Clandestine Now, who is coming out saying, see, I told you everything I said was true. Yet you go to his original map and it still doesn't line up with anything that he's saying. I'll prove that in a second. Let's go to this first. So I've read the document. This is declassified. It talks about veterinary research in Kharkiv. Ongoing target Russian misinformation and other potential operations. The key here is that the title of this from the ODNI is Russian disinformation. And that's what I told you in regards to a story that had been circulating since 2000, 2001, 2012, 2016, 2019, 2021 after COVID, and then recently now, is Russia has spread this disinformation, just changed the name of the country. There's a 184-page packet, if you remember. I went over that show. If you look it up on YouTube, you can find it, where I showed you Office of Naval Intelligence, CIA, FBI, several other organizations, including MI6, the PKK, yes, Mossad was involved in that as well, who went ahead and took information that Russia was using this and showing their Facebook purchases, showing American-based companies that they were using to fund this, leaking news stories, Russian Times, all this other stuff. So a lot of this is coming from Tulsi Gabbard, but a lot of this is also Russian disinformation. I'll explain to you why. If you take a look here, it says storage of BW pathogens from Soviet era, U.S. training for Ukrainian scientists to work in biocontainment, especially dangerous pathogen, which are known as EDP certification, and repository of BW and disease-causing pathogens. Now, all of this is true, 100%. The reason why is because I already told you. This is designed to essentially be for disarmament. Now, that disarmament's been taking place since 1991. Are there still chemical weapons in Russia? Yes. Are they still finding them? Yes. Are they on the open fields? Yes. Is it something that is severe as it used to be? No. Do we need these weapon labs? Biolabs? No. In any way, shape, or form, do I feel we need them? No, I'm 100% against it. But if you take a look here, there are no BSL-3 level anywhere in Ukraine. You can take a look here at this little chart. Unknown is a blue bar, white bar, half white, half blue, solid gray. You're looking at a diamond pattern blue, diamond white, half diamond white blue, and gray on BSL-3. Triangle is indicative of yellow, white, half white, gray. And then BSL-3 and BSL-4, you can see that there is only one BSL-3 in that area that is human-based, and that's Odessa in the southern area. And the reason why is Crimea is right there. And that is where a lot of sarin, a lot of weaponized chickenpox, and things like that were discovered in that area and are still being discovered today. That is why. You take a look at a animal-based it's up in Kiev, and then also in, I think it's Zekia. It is. There's also human based, but these are all BSL-3. There is no BSL-4, and BSL-5 are not open. They are in military structures and compounds. They are deep underground. There's only 3 or 4 countries that actually play around with BSL-5 levels. In fact, they're not even on the map. What currently is anthrax, tularemia, tuberculosis, swine fever, Newcastle disease, MERS, SARS, Marburg, Ebola, Lassa, the plague, and rickettsia. So these things are not to the level of BSL-3 or BSL-4 level labs. Essentially, this is the only real big thing that Tulsi had to show you. But if you take a look at this map, my job isn't to disprove Tulsi Gabbard, because everything she's saying is accurate and it's true, and gang of function needs to stop. I am going to talk to you about this, which is at war clandestine strikes. These are his comments about U.S. bioweapon labs in Ukraine, and he's showing you all of these strikes that took place. But if you compare it to this map that you saw from Tulsi Gabbard, you can see that these don't line up as well. If we bring this forward and I turn down the opacity and I increase the size, you're going to find that they don't match up at all in the slightest. Like the closest one, I think is my mistake, is the one right here, which was 30 kilometers to the northwest in Kiev. There, you can even see down here on Crimea. So I've done this before. I've shown you his strike map. But most importantly, he's full of shit. So there were no strikes from Vladimir Putin. Once again, Ukraine has no BSL-4 level development facilities as shown in the documents, and facilities shown in the map were built by American companies. Ukraine is a member of the Biological Weapons Convention. Russia is building BSL-4 bioweapon labs in Russia and Africa right now as we speak. So we should be, I guess we could be concerned about Ukraine, but right now they are building them in Russia, which is an interesting thing. Also, some things that I found, these are the things that were wrong with the report, which also leads me to believe that they're probably Russian disinformation, is Kiev City is shown in a completely wrong farking place. In fact, Kiev is in the middle of the country and it's down here, which is a ridiculous notion considering it lays on the waterway. And then Chernihiv, there's no city named Chernihiv in Ukraine. And then Zakarpattia is a region. It's not a city. So there's a lot of discrepancies in this reporting, which leads me to believe, like she stated, that a lot of it is Russian misinformation. Wanted to give you that because I think it's important to do that. And once again, I stand by my intelligence and my assessment more than At War Clandestine, who still to this day is an certifiable putz. Okay?
Sounds great.
Great. BS level 5 is non-existent. BSL 5 is not even on the books. BSL 4 is some of the deadliest pathogens. BSL 5 would be all under TSSCI, things that are being done that none of us know about, things that have never been released in the world, things that are not openly, commonly known in the world, things that have been found that have been labeled much too dangerous. But yeah, world killers. That's BSL 5.
What was COVID?
That'd be a 3.
3?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. Okay?
Okay.
Everyone good? Okay, so here's what it comes down to. Bioweapon lab and biolab are two different things. The strikes that Putin did not line up with the biolabs in any way, shape, or form. If some of those biolabs that they're claiming are in Russian territory, and you don't think that Russia would be going in there with a camera and broadcasting it all over the United States, giving it to Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens to display that there's biolabs in Russian territory right now? You don't think they would do that? So a lot of these things are just simple bullshit. And that's what I do. I smell out the bullshit and I tell you. Now, do I appreciate DNI Gabbard doing this? Yes, I do, because it's important. We need to have complete transparency, because I believe COVID came from China, as we all do. And there needs to be an accountability for that and a reckoning for that. The only way we're going to do that is with transparency. Okay, good, great.
Got it.
Will you remind me to make TV a mod on Rumble?
Yes.
TV, congratulations. You've been promoted. Donations are up, folks, and we would appreciate it. We're trying for $4.50 tonight because we were off air last night. We've got a whole bunch more.
No fault of our own.
Yeah, it was pretty crappy.
Insane.
To the membrane. So what the fox say? I saw this video. I had to look to see if this was a joke, and it's not. I don't know what to say except that other than I apologize.
I'm going to start with your physical exam. This is the first time I've examined a fox, so I'm very excited. Let's see those arms. Paw. Perfect. Oh no, don't scratch me. Such pretty colors on you. Such a pretty fox. Do foxes like scritches?
Do we need to do anything, people? Okay.
Let's check this tail. Beautiful. Great health back here. Let's see those teeth. All right. Check these ears. Do the other one. Perfect. All right, let's get you vaccinated up. Make sure you're ready to play. Oh, so eager.
I got a boner. I'm just telling you. I do. I'm ready. I'm going to dress up like a fox.
You are all done with your exam. You did such a good job, champ. You get a pretty ribbon.
Can I just say that was the most uncomfortable 2 minutes of my entire existence, and literally.
And you did childbirth.
Yeah, I feel nauseous right now. Seriously.
Dude, I just want you guys to understand when they say that there's no such thing as furries and there's people who are not using litter boxes and shit. God. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. And listen, I'm all about, listen, whatever your kink is, good for you. You know, do it. Do whatever you want to do. But that shit is weird. And those people need help. And like, there's a lot of them. And this isn't a one-off. I'm putting this on I'm either going to get blacklisted and I'm going to get banned and everyone's going to unfollow but there's videos like this everywhere. And the fact that she's wearing a pride sticker, this shit's weird, man. And this isn't normal.
He's wearing hot pink and tied up in a skirt.
You can do whatever you want in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Like go more. I'm all for it, right? I'm with you. I'm all for it. But just remember, this isn't true. This isn't happening. We saw a video, not last night, but the night before, where people were saying that, oh no, the furry stuff isn't true and nobody's gender mutilating children and no one's chemically really? Because we can just sit here and go on X and in about 5 minutes, you can see all of this yourself. It's not too difficult to figure out. Another anonymous donation. Thank you. We know who you are. So that's 2, one for 25 and one for 1080. Different person this time, but nonetheless, still anonymous. Thanks for the truth. It's my pleasure. We love to do it. Sorry about that video. Anything you want to say about that?
Oh, just
you got to say it with
seriously,
volume.
I literally, I'm looking at that and I'm like, I feel freaking nauseous right now watching that. It's so uncomfortable. Is my mic not up? My voice is low right now because of my cold.
Just leave it where I put it.
Okay. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like heebie-jeebies, gross. Just
So like the question is like, I understand his kink. He likes to be a fox and have a vet check his areas and stuff and temperature. What's hers? So is he's a
bestiality.
Fox. Right, this is bestiality. That's exactly what it is. He's a fox who wants a human, and she's a human who gets off on foxes. That's bestiality. And then they're like, "Oh, stop it! We're just playing and fantasizing." Yet you're weird. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's weird. I wonder if he does her foxy style. Yeah, I saw that. I figured we'd want to see it.
Oh yeah, totally. That's like video of the year right there.
We were going to do this last night on reparations. And we did do it for a little bit, so I'm not going to play it right now. But we didn't get a chance to go into it. But with reparations, you guys, the amount of money that this would cost the United States if we were to do it, because it's not just black people. You would have to do Irish. You'd have to do Chinese. You'd have to do white people. You would have to do Hessians. You would have to do Russians. And if you were to do this,
Indians.
No slaves were Indian.
No.
No, we had long since taken care of them. So what do we do? There very well could have been Native American slaves. So I'm not going to, somebody's going to pop in here. Actually, Matt, no, I'm not. There was 3 of them and they were in Mississippi. Oh my God, you didn't know that. Fuck. Sure, they were Native American slaves. But by the whole, it was mainly black people and a lot of Irish and a lot of Chinese. But the point is, what's the dollar amount? $10,000? $40,000? There's some people that want $500,000 per person. Some of this is equating to $75 trillion. So here's my thing that I'll just say, and it's what I ask every person that I have not a debate but a conversation with when it comes to reparations. If I give you your 40 acres and a mule, or if I give you your $10,000, will you please shut up about racism and slavery? And the answer is always no. Then you ain't getting any money. Because Patricia Good donated $26.25. Thank you, Patricia. Because here's what it comes down to. Honestly, I'm paying you to shut up. Just like we paid the Jews and just like we paid the Japanese. Just like we paid the people on the USS Liberty. The United States has made reparations payments before, and it's to get you to shut up and stop talking about it because we're sick of hearing it. So if we gave all black people money, would they shut up? No. So therefore, no, we're done. We're not going to do this shit. You're not going to get reparations for something that you did not take part in. Anything that had done to your family and your lineage, that travesty that took place, you can go and claim reparations from Africa because they're the ones who sold you. Your own people sold you. And it's not just the United States, but the slave trade went across every single country, every single square inch of this world. Not one place remains clean and untarnished from slavery. Every single area on this planet at one point or another had slaves. It's a part of our past. There are still plenty of countries that still do it. I'm opposed to it. So are you. We should be. It should be life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all people, but that's not the way it is. So we're done.
So my opinion on it is, if you can prove that you were an actual slave, okay, get reparations. But you had to be the slave to get the money, not your freaking great grandma. You physically had to be enslaved by somebody. And the people...
Do I have to be dressed up as a fox when I was a slave?
And the people who get to pay for it are the people who owned slaves. Not great-great-grandparents owned slaves, but you physically had to... Exactly. You physically had to own slaves.
My great-grandfather owned slaves.
That kind of is a moot point because there's nobody that can claim they were a slave, an actual slave, and no one can say they actually owned slaves now.
Right.
So it's a moot freaking point. Why do I have to pay you for something you never went through and I never made you go through?
Right.
So it's a moot point, and people just need to shut up about it.
That's it. Pretty simple. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear about it. Reparations are stupid. Reparations are just a handout. It's just free money. And you already get enough of that. Let's be honest. Okay? There's way too much. And it's not just black people. There's too many handouts for a lot of people. It's ridiculous. I've got a listener who called me who's struggling right now, who has to move out at 75 years old. 75. And I'm like, how much do you make? I broke it down, said, okay, you need to go get a single bedroom studio apartment. Where you're from should be... Olivia's helping finding locations. That person needs a little help. But if you are an able-bodied person who's 34 years old or 25 years old, and you have two hands, a heartbeat, and some feet, you can work. And I'm sorry that your ancestors went through that, but so did mine. We were thrown in the pits. Okay? The Cossacks took us and threw us in with dogs. Germans. Christians were used for sport and killed for sport, and they're still being killed for sport all around the world. I don't know what to tell you, but shit happens. Time to move on. I don't know any other way to say it. Jasmine Crockett says she's being real.
She's always real.
Here she is. And I've got two videos to show you. Literally minutes after the first interview, she does the second.
Also, I mean, can we just be real about this? Like, why you rolling up on somebody and being like, get out?
Okay, she's talking about Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony. No, not the basketball player, but the guy who has a good shot as he stabbed one shot, one kill in the heart with a knife. And Carmelo Anthony, that guy who killed a white kid. And what she's saying, if you listen to it again, is it sounds like she's describing ICE protesters. Listen to it again.
Also, I mean, can we just be real about this? Like, who is, I mean, like, why you rolling up on somebody and being like, get out? Like, Correct. This is, to me, this is the culture that is being instigated. Yeah. Mostly because of like, you know, y'all know how we say on the internet, don't let your president get you fucked up, right? Like, because people get bold. They get real bold with us right now, like, you know, and this whiteness and this replacement theory crap that they on and all of this kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, we the victims, because the fact that you know, any kid would feel like it makes sense to walk in and see this particular kid. I mean, we've all interpreted that there was a race component to this.
Yes.
And be like, oh, yeah, it's raining, but get out. Like, why? Like, why?
Well, because it was a track and field meet and you're on the opposing team.
Your school had a tent. Why is he walking over to the opposing team's tent?
Yeah.
And walking into that tent? And why does he have a knife at a freaking
No,
track
not a
meet?
knife, a cleat sharpener.
Oh, yeah.
That was what the defense said.
Oh, forgot. And it's just one hole. It's not like he stabbed him multiple times, just one. No,
that's interesting because you're
stabbed him in the freaking heart.
You're jumping ahead, but here's Jasmine Crockett after she whitened up. So it's amazing how she whitens up so quickly. Here it is.
From everything that I understand, which I wasn't at the trial because obviously I got a
Holy shit.
Obviously, you have a day job. Not for very much longer, Chickie Doo.
What happened to Jasmine Crockett? Did she have she take 2 white pills and call me in the morning? I mean, what happened to that shit baby thing?
From everything that you like,
you rolling up like I said, you rolling up on people. You're not supposed to and telling them to get out of here. Wow, it sounds like anti-ICE protesters. Here's the rest.
From everything that I understand, which I wasn't at the trial because obviously I got a day job, but it's my understanding that Carmelo ended up stabbing, puncturing. I don't know what this tool was that they talk about, knife, or some referred to it as a tool.
We are getting killed on Facebook.
He ended up hitting Austin one time, and it was about where he hit him. One time, 2 inches. This wasn't someone who said, hey, let me stab you 5, 6, 7 times. And so when you're looking at the punishment range, there's a reason in Texas that it goes from 5 to 99 or life, because you are looking at how intentional, like how bad was this?
It was pretty bad because he died.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. We can deport somebody once and it's not violent like you say it is, and we're not infringing upon their right, as long as we just do it once, right? As long as we just deport once. And if you only abort one baby, it's not murder. And if you only lop off one child's penis, it's okay. Just once. Just to play just the tip, just to see how it feels, just one time. Is that what it is?
It's amazing how they turn everything into race. They are trying to portray this Austin kid like he was a horrible, horrible human being.
Yeah, his dad spoke out, and his dad pulled no punches. He was on a gag order. He couldn't say anything.
Oh, now that the trial's over, he can?
Yeah, so listen to this. He went off. I know Facebook's been having problems, but unfortunately when you rely on donations and you have 49 people on a Friday, which is ridiculous. Like, I have never seen numbers like this. It's insane. Here is Metcalf, his father, on Carmelo's Anthony's parents. It's really scathing. He hits him hard.
Good.
Drew Anthony, Kayla, you're cowards. You wouldn't even show up for your son's sentencing or victim statement impact. You abandoned your kid. You left him there. I guess he's no more use to you because you can't get any more GoFundMe money or Go money. You are grifters. You should be ashamed of yourself. You raised that child. And I swear to God, CPS to come check on those other 3 that you still have. You never once admitted or took accountability. You tried to play victim. The real victim is the one who died, not the one who shoved a knife in his chest. I come to pray with you and show the world we can close the gap of this unbelievable racial divide. And what'd you do? You widen the gap even further. You hire a convicted, baby-shaking felon who's only in it for the money, who gives you bad advice, kicks me out of a press conference. Oh, funny, I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, but I left when asked. I didn't stab anyone. And then you proceeded to gaslight me with your convicted felon, quote, advocate, minister? Minister of what? Minister irrelevant? Minister of bullshit? How about minister fuck you? Y'all think I'm a saint? I'm no saint. I'm as human as you. I have emotions. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't sin, because I don't walk on water and I don't turn into wine.
Good for him.
No shit, right?
And the fact that
we should get him on.
Yeah, dude, go
Ash,
around, kiddo.
Knock it off.
Don't bark. The fact that Carmelo's parents tried to claim victim status and tried to blame Austin just blows my mind. It shouldn't, because that's the mentality that they have, and that's the mentality that they all have. But
did he pull a gun? Did he pull a gun?
No.
Did he pull a knife?
No.
Did he have a weapon?
No.
Okay. Did he do anything in any way, shape, or form to threaten that person's life, Carmelo Anthony's life?
No.
Then it's murder. That's it. End of story.
End of
the rest
story.
of it doesn't. I don't care how much animus they had. I don't care if he called him. I don't. If you drop the N-bomb, don't care. You killed him. There's nothing. There's end of story. You brought a knife. That's premeditated. You went into the opposing side field. I don't care if it was raining, so you can't handle some rain. I thought you were from Africa. It's because he missed the rains down in Africa.
Freaking track.
Come on.
I got it.
No, you didn't get it. You rolled right over it. You didn't even let it matriculate. You didn't even just let it sit and steam. And you wonder why our numbers are so bad. It's probably because of my jokes. Go ahead. You were going to say?
No, it's track. It's an outside sport. Weather. Wow. Holy cow.
It's not that. We know what happened. Kid went over there, sat in the tent, was lipping off, got lippy. Boys will be boys when it comes to that. I don't care that he got lippy. I don't care what Metcalf said. You know what? It used to be a day. You go out there and you beat the shit out of each other and you move on. That was it. Parents didn't get involved. Cops didn't get involved. Principal didn't get involved. In fact, if a teacher came, they asked, what the hell's going on here? You say nothing. You didn't rat somebody out, but now you can't handle your ass beating. So you stab someone in the heart. You're an idiot. And you deserve to spend the rest of your life in jail. And your parents are pieces of work too. I mean, look at those people. They bought a brand new home. He got a new Cadillac or some shit.
For all the GoFundMe money.
They can't hear you.
For all the GoFundMe money that they raised for their son, that should be fraud, and they should be investigated for that. Seriously, it's supposed to be for his.
No, they can use it for anything they want. But the latest one was $725. It was raised to that, and then it got shut down. And it literally got shut down. So if you take a look, this one is $625,000. He opened up another one, and it was, oh shit! I just closed my window. He opened up another one and got $725, I think is what it was.
So he keeps opening up more GoFundMes.
I don't know, but this one got shut down. $726, and then they shut it down. So, and supposedly there's some anonymous person who's giving him $1 million for his defense fund. He bought a Lamborghini. Oh, I thought it was a Cadillac. Are you serious? It was a Lambo? They only got $600,000. That house looks like it was more than that. What a loser. You know what? I'm glad he's in jail. I predicted last night he'll become a Muslim within the next 12 months. Then MSNBC or CNN will pick up the movie and Netflix, and then they'll say, oh, he's been rehabilitated. They'll do an interview with him, and he'll cry and say how sorry he was. And, you know, that's coming soon to a theater near us. Folks, I don't know if you know this, but we have shipped out our first batch of coins, and they are a lot of them. And we are getting more and more and more and more and more, and shipping out more and more and more and more and more. We've got to do another 12 this weekend. Olivia just dropped them off, and they will be arriving at your house sometime on Tuesday or Wednesday if you just did it. Even Canada, we got a 3-day shipment to Mel. So if you've not had a chance to buy the coins, please do me a favor. Go over to the Don't Unfriend Me show at thedumbshow.com. Pick yourself up the coins. If you haven't seen them, it's really simple. I'm going to show you how to do it since we're on for 3 hours tonight, and we definitely need your help. So we're going to continue to talk about this type of stuff. If you go on over here and you type in The Dumb Show, by the way, TV Green, you are now a moderator over on thedumbshow.com. I didn't ask if you wanted it, but congratulations. If you don't want it, just let us know and we'll remove you. But if you come on over here and you can take a look right here, new items, I go to view all. This site's built for you, folks. It is a wonderful site. It's a beautiful site. Some say it's the best site ever. But here are the coins. Comes in a beautiful pine box. 2 gorgeous coins. One has the Pass and Stow bell. The other has the shield and the American Eagle. Both coins are absolutely gorgeous. They are weighted well. It also comes with a commemorative card. And they're available. Great for Father's Day. Great for a veteran in your life. Just come on over here and you can add them to your cart. That's simple. Go to checkout. You can leave a tip if you want to. That's kind of nice. And then go ahead and fill it out. Yes, that's my address. I don't really care because good luck if you want to come on over and do something bad to me and my family. It's not going to be a good thing for you. But welcome and go over there and take a look. Go to thedumbshow.com and pick yourself up a beautiful coin set. Yep, Deb Puttery ordered her coins. She did do that. Also, Jeff Oliphant ordered coins today, too. So we had a couple off the show. And, folks, we are looking at for $4.50. We were off last night. We got nada, zero, zilch, nada on donations because we weren't online. So we're trying to make up for it tonight. We're going to stay on for 3 hours. I might even stay on longer, but we're going to have to keep moving the needle. We're at 6205. If you haven't had a chance to donate to the show, please go to thedumbshow.com/donate. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Masculinity.
What is masculinity?
Oh my God. Like you know what? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let a true masculine spokesperson tell you.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to Elliot Page. Yeah,
definitely the best spokesperson for masculinity.
Yeah, when I think of
absolutely,
when I think of a great spokesperson, Lois Bentley just ordered her coin set. Lois, enjoy it. We will get that shipped out to you ASAP. Congratulations on your coin set. I think of Ellen Page.
Totally.
Mello says your donation is coming tomorrow. Is it cash? So
it's probably steaks for Ethan's birthday.
If it's steaks, I'm fine. I'm good. We appreciate you. We will see it tomorrow. Thank you very much, Mel. Here is Ellen Page telling me all about me. You know what? I've never understood what women. I mean, I've always. Sherry says, Matt, there was a $25 donation last night early.
There was $125.
Did I call it out? I called it out.
Yes, you did. It was $125. You probably forgot it because it was so crazy last night. And it was at the very beginning of the show. But yes, we got the $125 and that's it.
Sorry. Far cry from our goal, but yes, that's 25. Yes, every 25 helps. All money helps. Yes. But we did miss our goal by 275. So that's a big loss. Thank you for reminding me, Sherry. So here is the deal. This is Ellen Page. I picked 2 shirts in the coin set and I'll pay SAP. I hope I choose the right size. Tammy, there is a size chart. Here's the deal. The simplest thing. Do you have some tatas? You have some mommy milkers? Do you have some?
Oh my God.
Are they
okay? Let me explain this in feminine ways.
Are they built for comfort or built for speed? Can we play motorboat? So, go ahead.
Oh my God!
Every time I see when people walk by you, do they go, "Mama"?
Okay, the shirts are true to size. I am a medium in all other clothes, and I'm a medium in these shirts, and they fit
This
perfect.
is not simple. You're a woman, folks. If you have big tits, order a large up. Go up one size. If you don't have big tits, they're perfect. That's it. It's the simplest thing in the world. What? Big boobs or go up. Not big boobs. Stay right where you're at. That's it.
I guess I don't have big boobs.
If you got fun bags,
I don't.
If you get 2 black eyes when you jog, whatever it is, if you got those, order up. Okay?
Oh.
Do you represent a cow that's standing up? If you do, this is an udder when it's standing on its 4, but when it's standing up on its 2s, there's your
anyone that's past like the age of 40 standing down.
If you look like if your chest looks like 2 conjoined cows at birth, order up. If you're flatter than a carpenter's dream, stay true to size. That's it. Simple. See, men are so much better at this. Best podcast in existence. At least it's honest. We wonder why people don't pick us up. You know what I mean? Mrs. says, if you are chestacularly blessed. That's true.
There we go. There you go. I like
Tanja
that.
says, I need an XL. Atta girl. Good for you, Tanja. Good for you. Atta girl. Nothing wrong with that. They can't hear that. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Here. Can you guys hear? Can you? If you have huge tracts of land, can you guys hear that? Nick, son of a bitch! What is going on with our sound? What about this? Can you hear this?
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
There it is. That worked, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Just wait. Just listen to that one. It.
Emotional damage.
You have to hear that. Yeah, you have to hear the soundbite. Okay. Yes. Okay, they hear it. Okay. So, anyway, if you want to get shirts, just order a size up. That's the easiest way. Did that answer?
Somebody wanted to know what size you are. You're an XL, right? Is what you are?
Yeah, but I'm 6'4" and I'm 225. So
maybe they want to order for a male in their life, and they want to know.
Is he okay? If they're 6'4" and they're athletically built, order an XL. If they're not athletically built and they have a gut, give them a double X. 6'4", muscular, XL's fine. They got a gut. Same way with women. If they have a big gut, order up. If they don't, same fit size. I'm an XL. I can wash these and they fit. I mean, I've got decent room. Side profile. No? Okay. Great. Size up. Joanne Townsend says, I can hear everything. Did you hear Olivia, what she did right there?
Matthew, go to the bathroom, dear.
Okay, moving on. So let's see. Masculinity. Ellen Page, here it is.
Healthy masculinity to me is, or even just something I've felt as transitioning is like leaning away from whenever there is some sort of impulse or expectation you've put on yourself to like shut down or conform in a way that usually feels like this, like I am closing off. I remember kind of being like, oh, Elliot, maybe you should, talk with your hands a little.
This is like 40-year-old Virgin when what's his face? Stephen Colbert.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not Stephen Colbert.
That's
Carol. Right? Carol.
What's his name?
Steve Carell. Steve Carell.
Carell, yes.
So Steve Carell, and they're like, oh man, there's nothing like feeling a woman's boobs, and he's like, yeah, I know. It's like feeling 2 bags of sand. They're like, bags of sand? What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
You've never felt a woman's boobs before,
Are
have
you
you?
a virgin, bro? I don't know what you're describing, but this is ridiculously stupid. Like, at no time have I went, my manhood, I have to reach underneath inside and pull it. Nope, I just whip that thing out and slap whatever I want to. That's my manhood. Sometimes I get the toilet seat. I'm not going to lie. Happens. Whoopsie. Sometimes I slip. Wrong hole. Sorry. That's masculinity. I don't know what to tell you.
Bless her. Maybe in pictures, because ever since transitioning, now I'm like, Johnny, I am smiling. I am smiling in those photos. Whereas I used to be I could barely look at a photo of myself. I was always like, and now, and I'll be say a dude's like, hey, are you Victor from Umbrella Academy? And we're doing a photo together. He's very, I'm very, and like having that moment where I'm like, oh, should I also not? Like, should I also be
close off?
Dude, will you stop mouth?
Elliot, what are you?
Will you stop mouth in the microphone, lady? Can I get some pickles? It's a lettuce. It's a pickles. It's a pickle. Someone get this lady pickles stat. The pickles. The pickles. And the pickles. And the sauce. And the chicken fingers and the nuggets. Michael Dingus. I can't believe is that really the name?
No, Dingy.
Oh, Dingy. I thought it was Dingus.
No, Dingy.
I can't see shit, Michael. Don't take it. Dingus is good, dude. That's a compliment. Michael Dingus. Dingy. Right.
Or Moy.
Michael Dingy from Down Under.
There you go.
Sorry, mate. Won't happen again. He bought some coins. He loves them. He can't wait to get them. Go ahead and spend those coins on some Fosters, some shrimp. We'll put it on the Barbie. Sorry. It's dingy.
It looks like dingy.
Dingy. I'm sorry. Did I say dingus?
Yes.
I didn't mean it like that. Mike, we love you. Just don't. I'm in a mood, dude.
It's the end of the week.
Elliot,
it's been a long effing day for both of us.
Ellen Page needs to STFU on a canoe.
We're talking about like, oh, honey, you're the part of the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, you are part of the problem. So admitting it's the first step. Good job.
The funny thing about this is like I didn't understand. I got why you women were pissed off at Dylan Mulvaney and stuff. Like the obfuscation. Oh, easy for you to say. Obfuscation.
What the heck is that?
Just bear with me. I'm trying to say it. To obfuscate. To obfuscation. Obfuscation. I can't believe I can't pronounce this word. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to say this. When you project that your critique on women is that in order to be one, all you need to do is put on some lipstick. I can understand. I got why that was offensive, but I didn't understand how like it's insulting. That shit is completely like burn it with fire. That is not what a man talks like. That's not what a man looks like. You're not a man. You literally look like a woman. You sound like a woman. You had your tits lopped off. You're an idiot. You're a nuts. You don't know what masculinity is because you don't have the level of testosterone that's coming through your body. You still are pouring out estrogen. You don't have the necessary parts. You are synthetic and as fake as the injection you put in your body in order to claim that you're a man. Okay? I can't stand people like this. You drive me crazy. I don't know what else to say. Do you have something to say on this? Obfuscation.
Obfuscation.
No, obfuscation. It's obfuscation. Obfuscation. Thank you. I was getting stuck on the.
Are you okay? She's pacing.
She does this all show. What are you talking about?
It's like she wants to go out, but she's not going out there.
She's retarded. She wants us off the show. She's sick of us talking to the TV. She's bored.
She's staring at us.
Are you bored?
You should put on the whole thing so everyone can see her.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, Ash? Ash?
What are you doing? What? Why are you pacing? Oh my gosh! Made her jump a foot. Oh, she's like, Daddy.
Oh, she bit me. She comes over. She didn't bite me. She just get your tongue off me. That's why I said Olivia every night.
That's what I should say to you.
That's my. It's not off. It's out. So.
This is going
it's
down
Friday.
It's
Friday.
Going down a rabbit hole.
Wrong hole.
It was a long of a day at work.
Here's Representative Houlihan on Plattner. Let's get into some Graham Plattner stuff. Here it is.
You are a military veteran. You are the daughter and granddaughter of Holocaust survivors.
That's a veteran. Okay. She's still wearing her birth control glasses that she got in boot camp.
What do you make of his claims, and do you support him as a candidate?
So the good news is that I'm not a resident of Maine, and
I don't have to go ahead and subject my morals to this.
Because I'm not a resident of Maine.
Not a resident, so I don't really have to worry about it. But if I were, I would take a shower. Go ahead and hit play. Lois Bentley donated $21.10. And Mike Dingy got a coin set, like I said. Lois, thank you so much. Folks, that put us at 8313. We're far and away, but we're going to get there. We're going to be on for 3 hours tonight. Here it is.
Don't make that choice for the people of Maine. I am hopeful that his candidacy is successful. My understanding is that he has been resoundingly chosen by the people of Maine for the nominee position. We could have a very long conversation about personal foibles, and we are in a world where we are unfortunately constantly confronted with them. I would love to make people understand that it's important to lead by example, and I do try to do that with my own life every single day. And so I will start by leading by my life, and then in the way that I would like to see people be elected with the values that I have.
Holy shit.
You're an effing Jew, lady, and you're supporting an effing Nazi.
Did you just call her an effing Jew?
Yes.
I'm going to call Barry. I'm going to tell Barry.
I'm not. I would never say that to Barry, but her.
Oh, I've called Barry an effing Jew before.
You need to be excommunicated.
When I asked him, I was like, "Hey, man, how much are photographs for us?" And he's like, "Same price." And I'm like, "You effing Jew." No, it never happened. So how? That's Fwebels. That's got to be a Yiddish word. Fwebels. It's got to be. It's got to be Fwebels.
Wow. Yeah, you have just completely. Wow, you have absolutely no morals, no standards, and no honor in your freaking life. Really?
Oh my God, get this. It's Fwebels. It is Yiddish. How did I know that?
It actually says it's not actually Yiddish.
Oh, it's actually, yes. Oh, it's an English word from French, but people sometimes pronounce it the way it sounds Yiddish.
What it?
Foibles means a person's minor weaknesses, quirks, or flaws. Minor, yet Nazi tattoos, minor weaknesses.
Oh, yeah.
Grabbing a woman until she's brewed, minor weaknesses. Going on kids' apps. Yeah, it's minor. Because how is that not Yiddish? Foibles.
Bless you.
It sounds Yiddish. That's funny. She doesn't sound Jewish. What a piece of shit. Seriously, just take a stand. Why can't you just say this? I'm going to support my party, and I'm not going to trounce a candidate when I'm not in their state, but I'll let you know if they were in my state, I wouldn't vote for them. That's it. How can you say that? What's wrong with that? Here's Plattner on Morning Joe, though. Listen, I said this a while ago. We have to get away from this Nazi tattoo shit. It's just going to draw the left closer. It's the same reason why we went around Trump. We felt it was fabricated. It was too close to the election. And we're like, wait a second, all this shit's coming out, sexual assault. You know what? We don't, like I said, they said this on the 5, it's baked in. You got to hit him on policy. You got to hit him on he's a socialist scumbag. He's a Bernie bro. That's what you need to hit this guy on. If you try to go after him with sexual assault, that's just like, so he got freaky deaky in text messages. If you read some of Olivia's text messages, she couldn't even be a librarian, let alone a freaking politician.
Oh, in elementary schools, I totally could because of the freaking books they have in their libraries. Jeez,
I don't know, man. Some of these things you say are pretty graphic, but
they're meant for your eyes only.
I'm just saying, but if I ran for office, somebody would get him. Somebody would see him.
Sure.
So, that, or, I don't know about the Nazi tattoo shit. I'll be honest with you. I've got a tattoo. I've got a skull and a snake here. And somebody could say that this is, signifies the death camp skull, which was on the SS, on the lieutenants. And it was double skull and crossbones. But it's from Harry Potter. But it is almost an identical replica of that skull because all skulls look the same. People can say whatever they want,
Nord, that's a great idea. He said you should spell freedom, FREEDUM, on a shirt.
Oh.
It's a fantastic idea.
I like that. Will you please write that down? Because I will forget, but that is really good. Who said that?
Nord Meyer on Rumble.
Good job, Nord. Did TV accept the moderator position?
Yes, he did. He's honored.
Oh, he should be. I'm just saying you can send the check to Matt and Olivia at thedumbshow.com. So, yes, I give a shit that he has a Nazi tattoo, but is he a white supremacist Nazi? No, he's a socialist dink. And he should not focus on the policies. This guy's popular. And if you think they're going to stop running guys like Mondani, like AOC, like this douchebag, like Tallarico, like Beto O'Rourke, they're not Katie Porter. They're not, folks. They're going to continue to run douchebags like this. This is what the left is. So you've got to beat them on policy. You can't beat them on just trying to trash them. Nobody cares about that shit anymore. We're all in. Dude, look at these politicians. They're all douchebags. They're all criminals. They all enrich themselves. They all are sold out to the highest bidder. And we're going to sit here and hold our nose and be like, oh my God, Graham Plattner's had some trouble with his life. He's had some sexual improper relationships. Well, we've all done shit we're not proud of. Am I excusing it? No, not at all. What I'm saying is nobody cares anymore. Because you have a slush fund for these politicians that they can go out and get a girl pregnant and pay them money off to shut up and keep quiet and go get an abortion. Why is that okay? Look at how they profit. Look at presidents. Look at Pelosi. They all profit off this shit. Look at Dan Crenshaw. They're all crooks. So honestly, they're saying, you know what? Maybe
doing the pomp and circumstance politician in the suit isn't the way to go. Maybe we need to put people like Plattner in. Maybe we need to put people like Fetterman in. Maybe we need to put people like Trump in. People who are like Eli Crane, who are not the prototypical politician. So all you're doing is helping them. All you're doing is helping them. All right. Here is Plattner and Joe.
With all of the controversies, with the scandals, so-called scandals, it depends on a voter's point of view on whether the controversies are scandals. A lot of it, you have said, had to do with PTSD when you came back from service. And my God, I know families for generations have seen loved ones experience this, even when they didn't call it PTSD. The lawyer in me, though, wants to try to figure...
It's PTS. It's not a disorder. Okay? It's post-traumatic stress. It's not a disorder. It's a natural reaction to the fight or flight mechanism and coping skills of a person who has been through an immense trauma. It's not a disorder. And also, you're a complete pussy for using it at PTS that you got a Nazi tattoo because of PTS. You're a complete douchebag that you got handy with women and you blame PTS. Bro, you're my age. Deal with it. Go talk to counselors.
There's help.
Go get some help. Go get on some medication. Go find an outlet, you prick. But using PTS because you're an asshole? That's what you're going to do? I have worked with thousands of vets, and I've never seen anybody be such a degenerate. Oh, I have PTS. You want to know the best thing? My Ralph Martinez, complete douche plow. He was basically a lawn jockey. He literally looked like a guy who rode horses at the Belmont. He was like 5'2", and he had a high voice. He looked like a munchkin. I mean, he was horrible. Anyway, Ralph one day told me something as he came in from Oompa Loompa Land, and he goes, "Matt, you cuss too much." And I said, yeah, I'm sorry, Oompa Chief, but I'm a sailor. And he goes, "That's not an excuse, Matt. Just because you were in the military doesn't mean that they make you cuss. You choose to cuss." And I was like, fuck, you're right.
I can picture him saying it.
What he taught me, though, is it's true. I was like, I cuss because I choose to as a sign of weakness, and I try to get better at it, but I still struggle with it because I like to cuss. There's no doubt. But he's right. I choose to do it. And if you're a Nazi philanderer who cheats on his wife and gets handy with women and is a socialist dick who basically is just looking to get laid by anybody, so you'll go to a kids app to even look for a younger girl, that's not PTS. That means you make poor choices. And your decision-making skills should be what we're focused on. That you make bad choices, that you make dangerous choices, that you make choices that put other people in a very, very strange and uncomfortable position. That you put something on your body. A tattoo is very personal. Every single tattoo that I have, there's a reason. Same with Olivia.
Yep.
It has a purpose. We research it. You make sure you own it. It is something that you know what you're getting. You don't just walk in and go, "Hey, can I have a skull?" Because no tattoo artist is going to put a Nazi tattoo on you. You want to know why? Because if your tattoo gets infected, you have no recourse. If your tattoo kind of looks like shit, there is no recourse. There's really not much you can do. But if they put something on your body that's derogatory or going to get you in trouble that they didn't know, you have a lawsuit up their ass of defamation that you could crush that tattoo shop. No tatter is going to go, no inker is going to go ahead and put a tattoo from their own discretion that looks like a Nazi tattoo. You got to walk in and say, "Hey man, I want the SS Death Camp tattoo," and they will give it to you. But you have to sign a waiver, and you also state that this tattoo is of your own volition, of your own creation, and this artist has portrayed it in a way that you agree to. You sign that every single place you get a tattoo. How do I know? Well, I've got $10,000 worth of tattoos. And I've also got one on my penis. A lot of people think it says it's Wendy, and then I'm like, no, man, it says, "Welcome to Jamaica. Have a nice day."
Yeah, it's the jokes that are ruining the show.
Shut up, Olivia.
I mean, can we just be real about
How could you
this?
do that to me? That was so rude. So rude.
Talk about what they may or may
Here's the rest
with all of
Morning
the
Joe.
controversy. It impacted you personally and explains many of the character failings that you yourself have talked about as you've tried working through these? What's the time frame for that PTSD, and where are you now? Are you still experiencing? Again, I speak in ignorance because I.
No, why are you asking me that, Joe? I'm fine.
Didn't fight in Iraq and Afghanistan or any war, so forgive me if this last part is ignorant.
okay.
Do you ever
Come
get
here.
past PTSD, or does it stay with you?
So I'd say, I mean, look, much like any kind of treatment or therapy, much like getting over any kind of trauma, there isn't
give me a
like
break.
one day where you're not doing well, and then one day you're magically good again.
Actually, a lot of cases of PTS can be solved very easily and very quickly. And it starts with a conversation. And it's really a therapeutic detox. And it allows you to go ahead and share the stories that are troubling you, that you don't know how to face alone. And by telling another person and sharing with another person, it is effective for most PTS survivors. And most of those conversations usually find that they might have flare-ups, they might have issues. They're not cured, but once they learn the triggers, they can be addressed. Olivia knows my triggers. Every time Olivia drops a plate, it's like literally like a bomb went off. The sound and the pitch of a plate or something hitting in a basement of linoleum and dropping in a basement where they echo, that sharp echo, I can't stand it. I can't stand that sound. Olivia will tell you. She's like, I'll just be sitting there and she'll drop a bowl and I start, I lose it. I lose my shit. Thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think he's a piece of shit, in my opinion.
Can you say it louder?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm watching the mic and you're literally like this high.
Do we need to? Sorry, my
No,
voice
you
is,
need to speak up.
My voice is
I can't turn it
low.
up any louder. It won't go up anymore. People on the video are going to be like, oh my God, I can hear it fine on Facebook. Yes, but not the podcast. That's not the way it works.
You're not supposed to be in here, kitty. So, no, I think Plattner's a piece of shit. And I think he knows exactly what he did. Go. Thank you. She's going to knock everything over again.
That's it. I don't know what else to say. He's a horrible human being.
Yes.
He is. Folks, we got to play the commercial. We're at $83.15. We're going to be on for 3 hours, and we're not making a good pace. We're going to go ahead and play the commercial real quick. We'll be right back in 2 minutes.
What the hell is that? It's a boy on a broom? Well, don't open the window. Bloody hell!
Muggles, I'm sorry for using magic outside of Hogwarts, but I'm in dire need. Have any of you Muggles seen my golden ball?
Did you just say he's looking for his gold balls?
I think he said golden ball.
Right you are. You two are very bright witches.
You really are the brightest witch of your age.
Did he just call us bitch?
It's a Harry Potter movie. You have to keep it PG-13.
You know my name? I am Harry Potter. That means you know where it is.
No, we haven't seen it.
Well, you can buy a new one at the Dumb Show. You get 10% off for using code DUMB10.
Bloody brilliant! 10 points to Gryffindor.
Did he just call us Griffin whores?
If you want to take part in more adventures, you too can donate to the Dumb Show. You can go to the...
It's a Harry Potter movie. You have to keep it PG-13.
You know my name?
One at the Dumb Show. You get 10% off for using code DUMB10.
Bloody brilliant! 10 points to Gryffindor.
Did he just call us Griffin whores?
That look.
I was wondering why you were rewinding it.
Right there. That look. Just saying. One more time.
Did he just call us Griffin whores?
If you want to take part in more adventures, you too can donate to the Dumb Show. You can go to thedumbshow.com/donate. We take PayPal, Venmo, credit card.
Finish our dinner.
And you can even send us an owl at P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142. Please make sure to leave your name and a message, and we will share it on the next show. Live weekdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, them Dumbledore sent you too.
I didn't want to
Okay,
say it.
seriously? What's a Bumblesaur?
Oh, the fun we have, the Spear family. doing the Harry Potter video. Seems like just 2 weeks ago we made that video.
Oh, the kids were so young.
Now they can move out. Kids are in trouble. Kids are grounded. They're in trouble. Both of
Their
them.
first 2 weeks of summer are going to suck, and I am going to have the cleanest house on the block.
They in some deep trouble.
Because they are cleaning my house from the bottom to the top.
Yep.
Everything.
Act Blue is on the hot seat, folks. Here's Wallace Jones. I got 2 videos of this. Here's the first one. She pled the fifth 167
what
times.
A POS.
Yep, here she is.
I want to take a moment to highlight a section of an Act Blue employee training document. Your company's memo states, and I quote, "If an otherwise legitimate donor uses a fake name, we would want to accept their donation," end quote. Can you confirm whether this is the advice that you give to your employees?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
And here is the second where Jim Jordan just goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Your board chairman said Act Blue accepted up to 38 million contributions in 2024 that had the signs of foreign origin. How much fraud is too much fraud?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment right.
I'm going to play this in a second, but this is great. Anna Carey says, if $20,000 was deposited into your Cash App, PayPal, Chime, Venmo, Venom account. Hey, Liv, remind me to get Cash App.
Yes.
I got to do that. Can you send me a reminder?
Yep.
What will you use it for? Car, bills, school, family, vacation, or donation? Here's the interesting thing. All of the above except for E. Because we don't take vacations. I haven't taken a vacation in 5.5 years.
Funny thing is we were going to see about going out of town for a few days.
But the kids blew it. So a car would be absolutely for certain because I do need to get a car. I just get a burner piece of crap for my daughter and I. Bills, always bills. That's why we do the show. School, yep. We had to just pay for yearbooks. So, yep. Family, yep. Family for sure. Donation, everything we make on the Donut Friendly Show, we give 10% back to the Travis Banyan Foundation every year. I also donate my disability from the United States government, from the military, to Travis Banyan every month as well. It's only $110, but I give that as well. So, yeah. So to answer your question, $20,000, all of it. But we would also put it back into the show, which is what we always do.
Like the last $20,000 we got.
Yeah, the last $20,000 we got, we literally built an entire studio, which was funded by the Don't Unfriend Me Show viewers. Mm-hmm. That is what you see right here is paid for by the Don't Unfriend Me Show viewers. So that's a great question. Figured we would answer it. We'll be eagerly checking email now. Here's the rest of Jim Jordan.
Your board chairman said Act Blue accepted up to 38 million contributions in 2024 that had the signs of foreign origin. How much fraud is too much fraud?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
How many foreign contributions did Act Blue accept?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
How much money did Act Blue accept from Russia?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
Why did your entire legal team quit? Your in-house legal team.
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
Bring criminal charges and get depositions from everybody who employed to turn on her, offer them clarified immunity, and throw her in jail for the rest of her life.
She is acting extremely smug, and she thinks it's a joke. And the fact that she had to look down multiple times to read it. You said it 111 times, and you didn't have it. 67. You didn't have it memorized after the first 3. You're stupid and a POS. That's my new.
See, the thing is that this is how you do it. If you're innocent, you walk in there. Hi, Deirdre. You walk in there, you sit down, you have your lawyer there. You go ahead and you swear yourself in and stand up and say the statement. She says it one time. Then your lawyer stands up and says, at this point, all questions that are fielded from Miss Wallace, the applicable answer has already been stated, and we will say that in return. At this point, the interview is concluded. Any question you have, my client intends to plead the fifth. Thank you and have a nice day, and get up and walk out. That's what you do. That's how you do it. That's the right way to do it. Or you send in a sworn statement before the hearing and let them know that I intend to issue a single statement, and then I will be leaving for the rest of the day. Instead of sitting here, my time is important, and I will see you in court. That's it. But no, she had to sit there that entire time with that smug ass look on her face. So this, like I said, do an investigation, do indictments, let those people roll over on her, give them 100% qualified immunity, and put her in jail for the rest of her life.
Everyone said that she pled the fifth when they asked her to confirm her name.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised she'd do it. She doesn't know who her dad is. You should have asked her that question. Who's your dad? That was racist.
I don't know.
That was racist. I'm sorry. I don't know. My mama never. Okay. So here is Mom Donnie. Mom Donnie spent $15 million to sexually transition children. We told you.
Can y'all hear me all right? Y'all hear me all right? Y'all hear me all right? I'm Peppermint, and I am so excited to be here for Mayor Mamdani's very first ever New York City Pride celebration as mayor.
Oh my God, yay!
Happy Pride, everyone!
Happy Pride, motherfucker.
As a first step, my administration has made a $15 million investment in gender-affirming care over the next 2 years. And we will continue to use every tool at our disposal to ensure that trans and gender non-conforming New Yorkers can live with dignity, safety, and freedom they deserve.
I thought they didn't have any money. KK.
My name's KK.
I don't think they have any money.
Peppermint.
Where's chocolate?
My name's Cinnamon with an S.
Give it up for sexual chocolate. Yeah. One more time for sexual chocolate. That damn good, too. Oh, man, you don't know Cassius Clay. He beat Joe Lewis's ass. He did beat Joe Lewis's ass. Gregory Harrison donated on the advice of counsel. I respectfully like to donate to the Dumb Show. Much love to you both. Thanks, Greg.
You know what would be fun? I think
making another $300 so we can get goal.
But I think making a game of the donations is every donation comes in, you have to say it in a different impersonation or different accent. I think that would be fun.
Oh, yeah. Just thanks for putting me on the spot.
I can't do them, so it's all you.
Sure.
I can do a Southern Belle, and that's about it.
Oh, there's one. You can speak Portuguese.
That's only when I'm only doing one activity and it's not accepting donations. So.
Well, you are accepting a donation.
I
am making a deposit quite often.
It's not something that the viewers will ever see on this show. So sorry.
We could if the money's right.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh God.
Your eyes only.
For your eyes only. Judge Denise Hernandez. Dude, this is pretty bad. First of all, you're not a guy. And the fact that you start plagiarizing Braveheart, William Wallace, in one of your speeches, it's pretty bad. It's like, dude, that was like one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Everybody's seen it. And you can't plagiarize. The only time I'm surprised at the end, she's like, freedom! Mercy, Wallace. Mercy, William. Quiet! He has something to say. Dude, tears. God, that movie. Even that movie is completely historically inaccurate, and it's completely full of shit, and most of it's made up. And Robert the Bruce was not a traitor. He was actually a hero to the Scots and the Irish. That movie gets me, man. Oh.
Good movie.
Oh, William Wallace. I know, I've heard I'm 11 feet tall and have lightning bolts shot out of my ass.
It is my island.
It's my island. The Lord's pretty sure I can get out of this. He's pretty sure you're fucked. We got some good stuff for you. Here's Judge Denise Hernandez, who stole Braveheart.
My name's Denise Hernandez, and I am your proud, openly gay judge.
I can't stand that shit. Denise Hernandez. My name's, what's her name? Sean Puffy Combs? Amy Coney Barrett? What the hell's her name on Fox and the Friends in the morning on Saturdays? Rachel Compost Duffy. Oh my God, I hate that woman. That's Rachel Compost Duffy. Hi, pointers. It's Maria Asa Joseph. 3 namers, dude. Dude, she's Libby. I know you don't think she's a liberal, but you listen to what she says and some of the shit she says. She's anti-capitalist, big time.
Rachel?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She was talking about redistribution the other day, and I thought frickin' Joey was going to throw a frickin' third leg. Here it is.
Judge of County Court at Law number 6. And in Travis County, we have this tradition. We gather in community and we raise our pride flag as an act of solidarity, as a way of showing that we all belong, that we are a community, we are a familia, and we take care of each other. Because pride is so much more than a flag and a parade. It is about all of us showing up together to take care of each other.
And hanging out with our wangs out.
That's what it's about.
Rock out with our out.
And I'm so proud to be a part of Travis County where we make this commitment. Every year, we do this together. It doesn't matter what's happening at the state level or at the federal level. We show up here and we raise that flag every year. They may try to take away our sidewalks, our drag shows, but they will never take away our queer resilience and our queer joy.
Oh, I thought it was freedom. They would take away our freedom. So stupid. Even Ash is trying not to throw up over there.
Yeah, she is.
These people are so stupid. You're ruining Texas.
You really are.
Dude, and this is their critique of what men are. You're not a man. Why are you dressing like a man? So stupid. Oh, shush. She's pissed. It's the weekend. What are we doing? Here's Elizabeth Warren. By the way, Elon Musk is a trillionaire. And I'm going to tell you guys something real quick. We appreciate the donations at the Dumb Show. But if you're looking to invest, buy SpaceX. SpaceX might be a little more expensive than what Apple was and Google was and Legs Pantyhose. But I'm telling you right now, SpaceX will be a $10 trillion company before it's not. It is going to continue to grow and expand. They are doing things that are hyper critical for where we will be in the next 50 years. And I'm telling you, as soon as SpaceX comes to open market, we're buying it. And whatever we can afford, we're buying it. I'd recommend you do the same. Here's Elizabeth Warren, because Elon Musk is now the first trillionaire. Let me say it again. Elon Musk is now worth $1 trillion.
Let's see. That my reaction was a little more outspoken when I heard that.
Holy shit. Yeah. Here's Elizabeth Warren.
Elon Musk is officially the world's first trillionaire. Think about that. We're living at a time when more and more people are just hanging on by their fingernails to survive in this economy. And Elon Musk has more money and more wealth than anyone in human history.
He earned it. Good for him.
I want to be clear. This is not just some fluke. It is a feature of a rigged economy. Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill cut health care for millions of Americans to give guys like Elon bigger tax breaks. The tax code rewards CEOs for firing workers and replacing them with AI. Loopholes have allowed Jeff Bezos to pay an effective tax rate lower than a Boston public school teacher. And we are left with a country where
Jeff Bezos pays more in taxes than every single teacher on the planet combined.
Full of billionaires at the top pop champagne in their $300 million yachts, while working people take on even more shifts to try to pay off their student loan debt. The top 1% of U.S. earners now have more wealth than the entire middle class. We need to overhaul our tax code. We need a wealth tax. And it's about time that corporations paid their fair share. Today's marker should be a wake-up call that enough is enough. Time to make change.
So it looks like, yep, they're open now. IPO price is 135 a share. First day trading open around 150. Shares traded as high as mid 170s before setting lower. So that's not as much as I thought it was going to be. Everyone said it was going to be a $700 IPO. This is great. Get it in for 150. Get yourself 10 shares if you can afford it. Get yourself 15 shares, 20 shares, whatever you can afford. Sit on it for about 2.5 years and it will split. So this guy is inventing subterranean underwater travel. This guy is learning secondary energy sources from how to turn water into fuel. This guy is looking at longevity and batteries and rechargeable batteries. This guy is, and we're talking enough to do an aircraft or to do a bus. The technology that SpaceX is, it's just its thrusters and its rockets and its reverse landing systems. Its GPS capabilities are far beyond. This guy's GPS coordinates are in 3D. They render in real time. The artificial intelligence of his vehicles. SpaceX is going to go crazy. Here's why. I'll show you. And I'm not trying to sell you. I don't have any stock yet. And I don't have a ton of money. But I didn't know it was open today. But I'm absolutely 100% into investing into it because I truly believe in it. Here's why. Here's a video.
In order to understand the nature of the universe and all these fundamental questions, we must expand the scope and scale of consciousness.
So it's really interesting. If there was a several different positions where they brought people on, engineers, people that did manual labor, construction, welders, and he brought a welder on. And instead of giving him a salary that was competitive, they gave him stock. They gave him stock shares and paid. The same thing Apple did for me. I mean, there's only, people ask, oh, look at your house. Look at your house. I mean, look all the money you're making off the Don't Unfriend Me Nation. Folks, we had this long before the Don't Unfriend Me show. And we did very well, and Apple took care of us, and they took care of us. But the same thing with SpaceX, Apple did for us. And this guy, he gave him like, I don't know, I think 800 shares. of this stock, and now just that one salary is worth $800,000. So it's incredible how much these people who work for SpaceX now make because they believed in the company, they stayed with the company. Elon Musk gave them shares, and now they're millionaires. It's an incredible thing. So if you have an opportunity, she's fine, honey.
I'm just gonna have Ethan come get her.
Why? She's fine. She'll leave. She does this every show. You just don't pay attention to it. She does this with me all the time. I told you she does this. She's vocalizing. She's talking too. She sees us on the screen. She sees us talking. She's talking. She's just doing what we're doing. Right, Ash? Ash, get mommy. Where's mommy? Get her. Go get her. Where's mommy? She's such a knucklehead. So anyway.
I'm right here, dipshit.
It's pretty amazing. So anyway, just give it a look. And I'm telling you, it's a company. I mean, it's worth a lot. So we're really considering what little we have to invest and consider crossing our fingers for the future. Because if you all could get into Apple stock at $100 a share, you would have. Everybody would have. Well, it's now $150, $170 a share, and that's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. That's a lot of money. But if you have a little bit, might not be a bad idea to buy a share or two. Buy some for your grandkids, whatever. It's a good thing. Folks, we are having a rough night, and I'm not sure what's going on, but we are at 108. We're almost at 9 o'clock, 14 minutes. Olivia's got to leave here soon. That's not good. So we're hoping we can get that number up a little bit. If you haven't had a chance, go to thedumbshow.com/donate. We would appreciate it and help out. I hope people don't think I'm multi-millionaire and going to dump money in the stock. I just, maybe buy 4 or 5 shares if we can, do it because it's worth it. It is. What is the exchange name? I have no idea. I just knew about a month and a half ago, I told Olivia that it was going to come on the market soon and came on today. And I don't think you're in a massive rush. I don't think it's going to go to 700 tomorrow and split. But I think in the next 2.5 to 3 years, artificial intelligence is going to continue to grow. These chips, the battery systems, $342 to go. The only reason we have the 450 up there is because of missing last night and having the power outage. So we're staying on an extra hour tonight for everybody. England, Muslims. I told you about it. Here it is.
The mayor of London is Muslim. The mayor of Birmingham is a Muslim. The mayor of Leeds is Muslim. The mayor of Blackburn is Muslim. The mayor of Sheffield is Muslim. The mayor of Oxford is a Muslim. The mayor of Luton is a Muslim. The mayor of Oldham is a Muslim. The mayor of Rochdale is a Muslim. All of this was achieved by only 4 million Muslims out of the 66 million people in England. Today in England, there are over 3,000 mosques. There are over 130 Sharia courts in England, and there are more than 50 Sharia councils. 78% of Muslim women do not work and receive state support and free accommodation. 63% of Muslims do not work and receive state support and free housing. State-supported Muslim families have an average of 6 to 8 children
Avery Warwick,
who all receive free accommodation. Every school in the UK is required to teach about Islam. The #1 most common baby name in England is Muhammad. This is not immigration. This is invasion.
Where have you heard that before? Just saying. Someone's been saying that for about a year now.
Yep.
I told you England was going to fall to it. And there it is. It's beginning. It's starting. I told you 6 out of 10 of the politicians in England will be Muslim. The fall of the Western civilization in Europe that we have come to know, it will be over soon. And it's not going to happen in 5 years. It's not going to happen in 10 years. But in the next 30 years, you will see Europe will fall. Yep, we're going to try to get her on the show, Dawn. I appreciate you. Folks, it's the witching hour. I know we're going to be on for a little bit longer, but I got to put up goal because we're getting killed. 26:59. I'm going to put 26 minutes on the clock. If not, we're going to jump off here if we can't get some donations because it's not worth it to keep streaming. We want to, but not if we're not getting some donations. So it just might be a tough time tonight. Maybe people bought a bunch of SpaceX stock. So maybe that's what it is. Let's see. Jillian Michaels on voting. This is interesting. Interesting. Watch this.
I gotta be honest, it seems to me that he is the only one standing between us and the complete loss of free and fair elections. You know, I used to think that Trump was insane for suggesting that the 2020 election was stolen, and now I'm actually not so sure. Because these animals in California are not just changing election law, they're changing what elections actually are. And California is not the end of this story, it's the blueprint. And here's the thing. Everything we just walked through, that's the surface. That's the part that's documented, that's litigated, that's on the record and already legal. So no matter how nefarious or corrupt it may be, they made it legal.
Hey, JD Stillwell, donate $41.85. Have a great weekend, every dummy. Thank you, JD. That helps out tremendously. That gets us a little closer. $150. We're about, we're just going to say $150 shy. If we can even hit 300, that would be an amazing thing tonight. So here's the rest of Jillian Michaels.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
But here's what they didn't count on. They didn't count on us. They didn't count on this. The fact that 30 million Californians now have a roadmap. Not a rumor, not a conspiracy theory, but a documented, sourced, time-stamped account of exactly how this is done and exactly who did it. And you can't unknow this. And they can't unbuild what they built in the dark now that it's standing in the light. And the fight for California is the fight for the country, guys. And it starts with conversations like this one.
Jillian Michaels is actually doing some really good work. I don't agree with everything she says, but she says it with a lot of passion, and she's heartfelt. And I enjoy her presentation. I did not like her on The Biggest Loser, but I'm enjoying her passion, and that's important to me. You can tell she cares, and you can tell she believes what she says, and we should try to reach out to her. Thoughts on what she had to say about the elections and that Donald Trump's standing in the way? I mean, it seems like the Republicans don't give a shit. They don't care. They're completely fine with this, and they don't want to pass the Save America Act. And
I don't think Donald Trump's standing in the way of elections. I think it's the Republicans and the Democrats.
No. They're saying
I'm guessing
no. He's the one standing in the way from it being completely taken over.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
took it the wrong way.
No, it's okay.
Yes,
but I completely feel the same. I just believe that election integrity should be a universal care. It's not. And obviously Republicans really don't seem to care either, because they're not doing anything about it. And the Senate is completely wasting time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Mike Rogers says, I've gone from tinfoil hat to tinfoil beret and night vision. Love and respect to y'all in the studio and the thread. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. That's funny. Sonny Hostin says they're Democrats are giving up the moral high ground. And my comment is, you never had it.
Exactly.
250 years in existence, and you guys have never been the moral majority. Ever. Ever. Anybody that kills 69 million babies is not the moral majority. Anyone who castrates kids is not the moral majority. Anybody who wants to keep black people in chains is not the moral majority. Anybody that gave syphilis and gonorrhea to black people and then went ahead and got the experiments that they wanted done and didn't give them the cures and didn't tell them, yeah. Anybody that puts Japanese people in internment camps, anyone that votes against the Civil Rights Act, anyone that goes ahead and has 3 strikes laws, anybody that goes ahead and creates the modern-day slave plantations in the inner city for 75 years, everyone who kills black people at the most alarming rate, 86% of blacks killed are killed by other blacks. Yeah, you don't win. You repudiate Christianity. You embrace alternate realities and lies. You're nihilists. You people are progressives. You endorse policies that have killed 100 million people in this world with socialist communist propaganda. You label everyone you disagree with as Nazis and evil rhetoric, and you label them with the worst type of epitaphs, but with no substantiated proof. No, you never had the moral high ground. Here she is.
Republicans at this point can ask us to take the moral high ground.
There you go.
That is over at this point.
That's right.
That is over.
It's a choice.
I am sorry. Democrats have always fallen in love and Republicans have always fallen in line. It's time for Democrats to stop that nonsense, put emotions on the side. Let's be strategic. Let's get some power. Let's.
Mr. Sauce donated $100. Nothing against Elon, but the only stock in my portfolio is the Dumb Show because the return is the investment. That's so good. God, what a poet. Sauce, I love it. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Matt, it would be nice to see which platform donations come from. We can't. It's not a part of the donation process. If people want to start putting it in their notes, sure. We would love that. I mean, please, when you put a note in there, say your comment and put Facebook or YouTube or X for sure. But we can't do that because that's not the way the donations work. They have to go to our website. But put it in the notes. We would love to see it. Thank you. $250. That's a good move towards our goal. We appreciate you. Here's the rest of Sonny Hostin.
Sonny Hostin.
Sandra Casey donated $15. Wish I had more. As always, love you all. That's enough. That's enough. Sandra, $15 is great. Imagine that. Imagine if every single person gave $15 a week. Can you imagine where we would be? That's great. We love it. No, thank you so much. 100 people give $15. That's $1,500. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, 1,000 people give $15. Now we're talking. So, no, we appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. I heard that JD Vance is going on The View soon. That would be fun.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Here's the hosting.
Take over the Senate. Let's take over the House. And let's right the ship. Let's get our country back.
Yeah.
Get our country back?
Country is never yours. Your country, I don't understand. What has changed today that's different than it was yesterday? What rights do you not have? What's changed? What am I missing?
Well,
you can't do it. Go ahead.
This is donated $7.42. Sorry, I just about screwed that up. Throwing in what I can. Now everyone else who can, please pitch in a little, make it happen. Love you guys, even when I'm a troublemaker.
Mrs., we love you, and thank you. You're not that much of a trouble. Just don't say there's no sound anymore. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Liv. What were you going to say?
I don't remember.
That's okay. We'll work it out tonight.
What were we talking about before that came in?
Sonny Hostin. And you were saying the only, and then you read the thing. That's all you said, the only.
Maybe I'll think of it in like 15 minutes. Menopause brain sucks.
Think of it tonight. Well, no, you put in the donation instead of holding it, and then it took your thought. So that worked. I have a lot of people are calling her Scamdis.
I've seen that.
A lot of people are calling us, Candace Owns. I'm called, her new name is Candastasia. Her Russian name is Candastasia. You'll enjoy this. Here's Candace Owens. She went on a little trip to Russia.
Russia, that's the boogeyman syndrome, right? They're comparing it to something that you've never seen.
I've seen it.
So that you don't, riot in the streets.
Why would I riot?
Demanding change. Recognizing that we are actually being stolen from. Our inheritance is being stolen from. And these people are growing increasingly dangerous in their demands, increasingly communist in our demands. They want to control our words, to control our thoughts, to punish us, tagging the U.S. Treasury. They want me to go to prison for going to Russia on a family vacation.
It wasn't a family vacation.
Their fruits.
You know them by their fruits. I love your Bible quotes that are just so sporadic and so inconsistent. And they always benefit you. Isn't that what Jesus said? Please use my name in vain and benefit all from me and give me no glory. I think God said that. Michael Dingy donated $21.71. Keep the faith. Great show. Thanks, Mike. Love you and appreciate you. God said that, right? Use my name in vain and take all my glory. And I think he said that, right?
It wasn't a freaking family vacation.
Yeah, Sarah Eversole bought herself some coins, and she did that last night. So thank you, Sarah. It's good to see you. She says, love you, Liv. I love her too, Sarah.
Love you too, Sarah. Sure. I will text you back. I got your text. I've just been busy.
She's going to be busy after the show, Sarah, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to type upside down. So...
Prod my stomach.
Holy shit. Okay. Done. Ding! Oh, boy.
Sorry.
We have a winner. Here is Candastasia.
Oh, goodness, sorry.
I got to tell the chicks on the right that they'll get a kick out of that. Do you guys remember when Tucker Carlson went to Russia and he's like, dude, they have bread. Look at the bread. And oh my God, they have shopping carts. Candace is so desperate to be right about anything because she's always f***ing wrong that she is like, oh yes, shopping carts, they're real in Russia. Listen to this.
You will be spiritually moved by Russia. Everything, and I mean everything that we have been told about Russia is a lie. Okay? So when Tucker Carlson was going around looking at the grocery stores, that was not propaganda. That is real.
All right. Here we go. So I guess you put in 10 rubles here and you get it back when you put the cart back.
Yeah, like at Aldi.
Yeah.
In the United States. The exact same thing. Don Bradley donated $20. Happy Friday. Glad to be here. Glad to be here for the show. We're glad to have you here too. 340. Now we're getting closer. Now we're cooking.
And I'm going to have to go pick a page. And she just texted me.
But there's an incentive to return it and not just bring it to your homeless encampment. Okay.
What a piece of shit. Candace Owens is telling you that it's a spiritually uplifting moment because you can go ahead and put some money for a cart and then kind of take it. Give me a break. Doesn't it feel like a yogurt night tonight? Have a great weekend, you two. Kimberly Jergemeyer, I think I agree with you. I think maybe tonight's the night to go pick up some yogurt, Liv.
Okay.
So we'll see you. We'll see you on Monday.
Yes.
Oh, Frank. No, Frank. No.
Nope.
No, Frank. I'm returning it. Not a fucking chance. No. Nope. Nope.
I'll let you go with that one.
What type of friend would I be? No. Did you put that in?
No, I didn't.
Frank, I'm going to kick your ass. Liv, get on the phone with Frank. Yell at him. Well, that donation's up for conversation. We're going to have a talk, young man. Senate race, Susan Collins, President Trump on what's going on in Maine. Kids don't get any, they're grounded. Susan Collins, this is where I love Trump. I love his honesty. I really do. Watch this.
Mr. President, you mentioned the Senate race in Maine. Are you all in supporting Susan Collins? Does she have your full support and endorsement in her Senate
She does
re-election?
because she's a sane woman. She's not my best friend at all. These guys are. I get along well, but I have some. But she's a sane person. And she's a person that never missed a vote in many years. I mean, she's had 10,000 votes. She had 10,000 votes. She never missed a vote. Unfortunately, because sometimes she voted against me. Look, she's a sane woman, and she's a respected person. Maybe a little different ideology than me, but this guy is a thug. He's a fake thug. He's a phony. I've made a lot of money picking out phonies. He's a real phony. He's a bad person.
Frank, we love you, man. And it's not like I don't want to say yes, but, brother, like you need to either text or call or something. Cause dude, I don't know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean, but come on, man. That's a biggie. I love President Trump right there. I love it. Susan Collins isn't evil. Okay. Murkowski isn't evil. They just disagree with some of the okay, great. You can disagree. Just because somebody disagrees with policy doesn't mean they're a rhino. Okay. Lisa Murkowski votes with Trump most of the time. Liz Cheney voted with Trump 93% of the time. People have a hard time believing that. I mean, he has a better record than Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. I think we need to get away from the point of disagreeing because somebody disagrees. But a true rhino is Thomas Massey. A true rhino is Rand Paul. These are the people who vote against Trump no matter what, and they always do it. Okay, I got to take this call. All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
You have to allow me to do this.
Why?
Because, as I said in my little blurb that I put down there, you are my family. Now, don't dispute that and don't argue that.
No,
Let
I don't.
me do what I want to do.
All right. You're a grown man.
That's all I'm asking.
You're a grown man.
I know. I understand the conversation we had earlier.
Yeah.
And I know how you feel.
Okay.
But this is something I feel that I have to do for you because I derive so much enjoyment from what you give me. It is important for me to give back to you. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you.
I do, bro. I get it. But oxygen first, buddy. I want you to put your oxygen on first, and as long as you're okay, that's all I care about.
If I wasn't okay with it, I wouldn't have done it.
Okay. Then I will accept it. I'm putting it in right now, and I appreciate you. See, I'll do it. I'll even put it in. I'll do Olivia's job. I'm not doing the dishes though. It says family takes care of family. Frank Wood, you are family. Love you all. Feel the need to take care of you. $150. Frankie, we love you. That's it. We love you. 100%. Thank you.
Love you too, brother.
All right, man.
Take care.
You got it. Talk to you soon. Be good.
Will do.
All right, man. Talk to you. Catherine Sinman, I'm going to call a friend and invest in SpaceX. Good. I would. Don't go fucking crazy, right? I mean, but yeah. I mean, invest in it. See what you think. You know, I got to do donations. Sorry, guys. Catherine Sidman donated $10. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. That puts us at $489.13. Thank y'all. Matt, my 105-year-old grandma once told me that if somebody wants to give me a gift, including money, to take it and say thank you. Dawn, there's mitigating circumstances. Thank you for the donation, Catherine. I wouldn't say that unless there was a reason. And Frank attested to that. And he called in and he owned it and said, no, and there it is. That's it. But my grandmother also told me my grandmother really didn't tell me this, but just always to look out for other people before yourself. So it's just something I try to do. That's all. Frank is, like many people here, the man, and is one hell of a dude. So that's all. Oh, new widgets on Streamlabs. I'll have to use those. Okay, focus, Matt. This is interesting. Some questions from Senate Oversight here about teachers and do they need to rescind their faith? Listen to this.
You and the Chicago public school system believe that teachers need to renounce their faith principles in order to teach in the school.
I actually started my teaching career in a Christian school, and although...
There ought to be an easy answer then. What's your answer? Do Christian teachers need to renounce their faith in order to teach in Chicago public schools?
No, they do not.
Are teachers who believe that marriage is only between a man and woman welcome in your district?
Could you repeat that question for me, please?
Are teachers who believe that marriage is only between a man and woman welcome in your district?
When teachers arrive, student teachers or any staff members that work in Chicago Public Schools in any capacity, we ask that they adhere to the Chicago Public Schools policies. We do not ask for their beliefs, but we do ask that all employees adhere to Chicago Public Schools policies.
Which is justified. But in this case with Moody, the students were not going to be allowed because the institution believes in a marriage between male and female. And that was what the lawsuit was about. And so I challenge you to make sure it's very clear that while policy needs to be followed, yet teachers can continue to hold those beliefs that are strongly held religious beliefs.
The separation of church and state argument is one that frustrates me. The Founding Fathers didn't want separation of church and state in the way that it's being described. They wanted no federal oversight or mandatory religion for the states. When they say separation of church and state, they're not talking about the individual states. They're talking about what is considered to be the state, which is the amalgamation or conglomeration of multiple states equaling a body of governance. So they specifically created the 10th Amendment because they knew that they had Quakers, they knew they had Protestants, they knew they had Christians, they knew they had Catholics, they knew they had Baptists, they knew they had multiple religions that were different than what one organized religion would be. So they specifically gave the 10th Amendment the powers reserved to those states to make those decisions that were not laid out and declared. And although they're not enumerated powers, they are enumerated inherent rights for the states to make those decisions that are not dictated by all states deciding through the federal government and making a constitutional amendment, that the states' constitutions would decide that. That's why you had the Pennsylvanian Dutch, and you had a lot of the Germans, you had a lot of the Quakers. You had multiple religions in this country, and the Founding Fathers respected all of them by not creating a national religion. That's what it states. It doesn't say anything about not being able to say God in a Pledge of Allegiance. It doesn't say anything about not having prayer in school. These are things that have been added to it as inclusivity and diversity and woke DEI bullshit. Now, should a Muslim person have to go ahead and say God? Well, they say God. Why don't they say Allah? There's nothing wrong with that. If a child stood up with their hand over their heart and said the Pledge of Allegiance and said Allah instead of God, I don't give a shit. Why should you? I don't care. In fact, I think that's amazing if a child stands up and replaces God with Allah. That's fine. It's a religion. I don't care. Just like I don't expect Jews to celebrate Christmas. They've got their own Hanukkah. I don't expect certain black people to not celebrate Kwanzaa. Go ahead. You want to do Ramadan? Good, do it. But don't sit here and remove something that, I'd be like, oh, well, the Pledge of Allegiance was a marketing scheme. Okay. Does that matter? A lot of things are marketing schemes. Christmas has been completely redefined. Valentine's Day has been redefined. Veterans Day has been redefined. Everything gets materialized and marketed in a capitalistic society. Does that mean that the Pledge of Allegiance is a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. I mean, listen to the words. I pledge allegiance, for which it stands, to the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to, oh my God, I haven't said the Pledge of Allegiance since I was like a kid. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. I almost forgot it. Yeah, Easter's not about a bunny, right? I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, and to this republic for which it's found, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? It doesn't say you're under God. It just says under God. It's a nation under God. It is a nation under God. We're all under God. Everybody's under God. The entire planet's under God. Everything's under God. It's the entire universe. Who gives a shit? Just like no one cares that you're gay, but here we are saying they have no rights in Canada and the USA. Isn't that funny? So funny that the people say they don't have any rights have all the rights. TV, who am I linking it to? Let me know. Who are we raiding tonight? I've got a little raid video I'm making. So like when we're doing an outgoing raid, it's a little video. There's going to be a wooga wooga, an air raid siren and cool graphics. And then an incoming raid too. We don't get raided much. You need to get some people to start raiding us. We're almost done. Let's keep going. We're having a good one. Is it gay? Have you guys ever heard of oh gosh, Stephen I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I gotta do it. This guy's one of my favorite. I gotta do it. I don't care. Stephen Lynch. And it's a song called If I Were Gay. And let's see. And it kind of ties into this video. If you guys haven't heard this, this is just so good. Is this the Comedy Central one? Come on. It is. We're going to get copyright struck. I don't give a shit. So this is If I Were Gay. Now, you got to have a sense of humor, folks. Stephen Lynch is not gay. Stephen Lynch sings about Special Fred and chlamydia. And he's just funny. And so this next video, Is It Gay? Reminds me, that's the non-funny version of this, If I Were Gay, by Stephen Lynch. And if you haven't seen it, it's on Comedy Central. It's hilarious, and you have to watch it. It's a great, it's a little dirty, in a good way dirty. It's not foul, but this one's funny. Enjoy this.
It's for my best friend.
Have been had and tears have been shed. Maybe the whiskey's gone to my head. But if I were gay, I would give you my heart. And if I were gay, you'd be my work of art. And if I were gay, we would swim in romance. But I'm not gay, so get your hand out of my pants. I just don't see myself in you. Another time, another scene, I'd be right behind you, if you know what I mean. 'Cause if I were gay, I would give you my soul. And if I were gay, I would give you my whole being. If I were gay, we would tear down the walls. But I'm not gay, so won't you stop cupping my hand? Yeah, I got you. I only have one nut. We've never hugged, we've never kissed. I've never been intimate with your fist. But you have opened brand new doors. Get over here and drop your
Guy is so talented, funny as hell. Love his stuff. Stephen Lynch. I'm sure we're going to get a strike, but go watch him. He's great. His stuff, his comedy albums are wonderful. He can actually sing his ass off, play guitar. He's great. Not a bad looking dude, funny. And If I Were Gay, one of the funniest songs. There's some other ones that he does. Mommy is his best. That one is just ridiculous. Holy shit. Yeah, there's some good ones. Special Fred's great. Superhero is good too. There's plenty of good ones. Go listen to him. Go watch Stephen Lynch. He's great. But is it gay? That's the question. And here is superhero is so good. Okay. Lynch can sing. He can sing incredibly well. He's got some lungs. He can carry a note. I mean, that was like what? 17, 18 seconds. I mean, that's freaking ridiculous. Here is it gay? Olivia found this. This is about a teacher who is trying to talk to kids and asking them if it's gay or not. Here it is.
This is gay. That is gay. Everything is gay. I hear it all day, but do y'all know what it means?
You like the same gender as yourself.
Exactly, liking the same gender as yourself. So, check it out. Painting your nails, is it gay?
No!
It's beautiful nail art. Wearing pink, is it gay?
No!
Of course not. Why do people wear pink?
To express breast cancer.
Yes. Wearing crop tops, is it gay?
No!
Holding hands with your friend, is it gay?
No!
Hey, the French even like their friends a little, there's nothing wrong with that. Wearing a dress, is it gay?
No!
Do you think he feels bonita?
Yeah!
Liking Barbie or My Little Pony, is it gay?
No!
Boys who like boys?
No!
Girls who like girls?
Yes!
Kind of like this, right? Can y'all believe that some people look at this and they don't like that?
Yeah!
This is so hateful, you know what I mean? This is beautiful. And being gay is...
Okay!
Period.
There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being lesbian. In the scheme of things, we're all sinners. We all make mistakes. We all have to repent. And it is a sin. That's it. It's a sin. Are some sins worse than others? It's not a comparable question to ask. All sin is bad. That's it. All sin's bad. It doesn't matter whether you're cussing. That's not a sin. It doesn't matter if you aren't a nice person. But we know what sin is. And sin is in direct defiance of God's law. That's sin. It's pretty simple. And if you're gay, it's a sin. Fornicating with another man, laying down with another man, out of wedlock, it's a sin. Marriage is between man and a woman. That's what it's decided upon in the Bible. Now, is that God's word? Or is that the church's word? Is that new doctrine? Is it old doctrine? It doesn't matter. So I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're a lesbian. In fact, it means shit to me. Nothing. I don't care. But I have said it a million times, and I'll say it again, is that you're indoctrinating children. Being gay isn't love. Being a lesbian isn't love. Just like being heterosexual isn't a love. It's an act of fornicate, to reproduce, to inseminate, to copulate until conception. It's a physical activity. And gay and lesbian only do a portion of those things. They don't copulate to conception. They copulate till satisfaction, arousal to ejaculation. That's it. That's what they do. It's a sexual act, period, plain and simple. So from a scientific standpoint, it is literally all about pleasure endorphins. It's all about release. And there is a physical reaction that takes place that has nothing to do with love. In fact, when people are being physical with one another, they call it making love. No. I can't stand that. Olivia and I don't call it that. We know what it is. You know what it is. We love each other and we're in the act of it, but love isn't necessarily the act of sex. In fact, sex isn't even that pretty. Sex is a little weird sometimes and can be awkward and gross. Love is when you put yourself above, or put another above yourself at all times. And your first thought is the dedication to that relationship with that person. It could be a child, it could be a parent, it could be a grandparent, it could be a good friend. That's love. And there's different varying degrees of love of what you do with it inside or outside of those boundaries. Some of it's physical, some of it's metaphysical, some of it's existential, some of it's spiritual. But the act of being gay and lesbian is not love. In fact, it's sin. And that is the truth. Just like heterosexual sex is a sin outside of marriage. And gays and lesbians, although we've changed the rules of them allowed to be married in order in God's law, that it's not allowed. And according to the church, we've made exceptions now. But we know laying down with a man or laying down with a woman of the opposite sex is not okay. That's it. It's not okay. So by the very definition, it can't be love. That's it. You may like that person. You may even love that person. That's not what I'm saying. You can love somebody if you're gay. You can love someone if you're a lesbian. But the definition of being gay and lesbian is not love. Just like the definition of heterosexuality is not love. Union is love. Marriage is love. Matrimony is love. That's love. Can you be in love with someone without being married to them? Sure. Of course you can. That's not what I said. But the act of literally, this is it. And I don't mean to be graphic, and I'm sorry if I'm going to be graphic. I apologize. Being gay means you're sticking your penis in somebody's rectum or into their mouth, and vice versa. And if you're a lesbian, you're using your mouth on a vagina or hand or fist or toys or whatever it is. And that's it. That is it. That is the difference between being a gay, a lesbian, and a heterosexual. Period, plain and simple. Bisexual, same thing. Okay, so now that we're adults and we can talk like that, let me ask you a question. In what fucking world do you think it's okay to go into a school and have that conversation I just had with you with kids? No. If I went into a school and I started talking to kids and go, heterosexual love, sadomasochism, is it gay? No. 69, is it gay? No. The Iron Cross, look it up. Is it gay? No. Is the Cosby sweater gay? No. 2 Mules for Sister Sarah, and it's not a movie. It's in Tijuana. Is it gay? No. I'd be arrested. I'd be charged with a sex crime and probably contributing to the delinquency of a minor and other bad shit. But every day these teachers do this type of stuff. And what you're saying is that me screwing another man or a woman screwing another woman is love. And that is completely the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to do it. Love should be defined as a bond that is long outside the realms of physical neuroses. And that's really what it is. It's a neurotic form of gratification. The purpose of sex is to reproduce. It's not for enjoyment. And there's a lot of relationships out there that don't have that and don't have that sexual relationship that Olivia and I have. They don't like it anymore. They're bored with it. And that is when you make it caustic. You tie it, the act of fornication, to love. So therefore, when fornication stops or a couple no longer has the intimacy level to to do those acts, or the need, or the capability. Let's just be honest with you. Now you got to go get a blue pill. Now you got to go get your tubes tied. Now you got to get estrogen shots. Now you got to watch porn, or you got to wear sexy lingerie. Once that happens, then your love dwindles. I think tying love to sex is the biggest mistake you can make. Now, does great sex help a relationship? Uh-huh. And is it amazing? Yes, but that doesn't enhance or decrease the love I have for my wife. And the reason why is Olivia comes to me and goes, oh my God, I was 108 pounds 5 years ago. And I was 130 3 years ago. Now I'm 100 and whatever. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Because our love isn't based upon your physical appearance. Our love isn't based upon sex. Our lust is. Our love is based upon our children. Our love is based upon our union, our matrimony, our vows that you're my friend, that if you die, I will die right behind you because I don't want to live without you. I hope I go first because a world without you is not worth living. And I treat my wife the worst sometimes, and I'm horrible, and she's horrible to me. But we can't live without each other. We've tried. We've tried. We've had those rough patches, and we just can't. We know we'll be together forever. We just know that. We're going to die together, and we're going to die together because we can't live without each other. No matter how much we piss each other off. See, and she's coming in the room because this gets her. See, this gets her all worked up. She loves this shit. She loves this shit.
You're talking about me,
See,
aren't you?
she loves this shit, and she loves to hear me talk about her. See, she's like, oh, she could be doing it. Oh, Dad's talking about Mom. Got to get in here. But that's the point. Is it's not about physical relationship. It's not about sex. Love is not defined by sex. It's just
no,
not.
but it's definitely better when we have lots of sex.
I said that. I already said that. But
So
when I
much
tried,
better.
but it's not a conditional based upon performance, because there will become a time in your life that making love is no longer possible. And then people go, well, Daddy fell out of love with Mommy. No, Mommy, Daddy didn't fall. Dad loves Mom just as much. Just Dad doesn't have enough lead in the pencil. Mommy doesn't have to get up and go. Her fun bags are at her knees.
I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Mine are not big enough.
No,
for
there's
that.
not enough skin up there to go down that far.
It's not going to happen.
Might reach your tummy, but not your knees. So that's my point. So I'm trying to remove the fact that this guy's gay and he's telling kids that, oh yeah, Uncle Bob sucking off Uncle Joe is totally cool.
Is it gay?
Is it gay?
Is it gay?
We showed the is it gay
Yeah,
thing.
I know. I saw.
So just to be very, very clear, I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to. Deborah Paris donated $10.87. Even it up, hit it, Pepe. Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, you put it in. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did. Tonight too. So just a little more. Paul Rivera, $21.10. Thank you, Paul. So I'm not trying to lecture people. I'm trying to, yes, and I think it's really freaking weird that a gay guy is preaching to sex about kids. Yeah, that's weird. But the point is, I think the gay community should stop defining everything about them. It's not about love, it's about sex. Because that's what defines them. Thank you, Paul. And I've explained it as best as I can why. I can't explain it any better than that. Love is about holy matrimony, and marriage is between a man and a woman. God. If you want to go ahead and say it's between a man and a man and a woman, that's fine. We've changed our laws, but that's not what the Bible says. I love it when you do the accent, Matt. So do I. I love it all night long. Janet Gailey.
I think it's Gail.
It's Gailey. I know how to say it, you impetuous big shit. Don't tell me you obnoxious.
You can't pronounce names worth shit.
Obnoxious.
You know that.
I know it's Gail. I'm doing my French accent. Folks, if you haven't had
Mr. Sauce.
If you what?
Uncle Bob slops the knob kids. Is that gay?
Folks, if you haven't had a chance, I just want to tell you something real quick. These are the 250-year celebration challenge coins. A lot of people ask me for shirts. We made shirts. You love the shirts. But guys, we don't sell Chotsky shit. We sell good stuff. These are actually, if you look, all brass. on the back hinges. It's all made out of wood. It's American pine. It is stained, and you can look at the staining, how beautiful. It's non-knotted pine, so it's gorgeous. The painting on here, it's not some sticker. It's actually hand-painted. Just to get one of these little things, this box is pretty killer. You also get a commemorative sheet telling you who made it, where it's from. Also, it's numbered, and it's been blazoned in gold. And then the coins themselves, you have the American Eagle, you have the Pass and Stow Liberty Bell, the American Eagle. They're all in full color. They are enamel, which is incredible. They come in a plastic case. They are real. Okay, no plastic bullshit here. And they are full enameled. They're raised embossed, so if you can see. Full color, enameled, beautiful. They're available. The vendor has raised the price on us multiple times, which is fine because they have to make a living. It's capitalistic society. But they're not going to be able to keep these. We had the 10% discount on them when we first sold them. We had to take it off. We can't. We got to make a profit on these things. They are selling out fast. We've sold 3, 4, 5 today. They are going to continue to sell. And you want to get them $39. You guys, people have said I would buy the box for my earrings for $35. 2 beautiful coins, full box, USA, sent to you, shipped to you with a Don't Unfriend Me label, and we put a little smiley face on the box for you. $39. Go get them over at thedumbshow.com and get them soon because we're not going to be carrying them for very much longer.
Janet Gill says I'm right. I'm always right.
We know. I was doing the French accent. For the love of sick. You don't think I know Janet Gale? You don't think I've said her name a million times? I've never said it's Gailey. Matt, what are they plated in? Not gold, I'll tell you that much. I think they are... You know what? Let me find out for you. I had the answer to that question. Iron something. I'll tell you. Last chance to get in donations if you want to. Now is the time.
TV's taking his mod status seriously.
He's taking people down to Chinatown.
No, he's advertising for us.
Oh, holy
he
shit!
He went online and got the.
Well, maybe we can help him out and stuff. We need to do something. We need to get a couple mods. Like Carrie Spricks, we got to help her out. And who else was it going to be? JD.
JD.
We got to get them on. I know it's an antique finish. I'm looking. That's a good question. I'm trying to find it for you. I know they're... I can't figure it out. Like most challenge coins... I don't know. I'll have to find out for you. I just don't know enough about metallurgy to answer your question. I'm looking up one last place. I have an info sheet that I had. Carolina or Vegas? Who do you want to win? Carolina.
Carolina. F Vegas.
Okay, so brass, iron, brass, and zinc alloy. Antique brass. So they're an antique brass finish. There you go, to answer your question. No, not iron pyrite. Iron pyrite is not good to do that with. Because isn't that fool's gold?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I said I wasn't a metallurgist. And I'm not a geologist. Let's find out. Iron pyrite. Yep, iron pyrite is fool's gold. Ha 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 ha! Holy shit! Maybe I am. Slept at a Holiday Inn Express last night. All right, let's wrap it up. They're nice coins. They're no joke. I mean, I've got challenge coins behind me. These are there's like 5 of them that are really good. They're up there. These are nice coins. I would not sell you shit. They're not Chotsky. If you see them, you're going to know. You're going to know. This is interesting. I did this video today of this guy who was in front of, this is about the Carmelo Anthony trial, and it's a guy in a shirt who's counter protesting, and there are black people going after this white guy. Watch this. This is weird.
He ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You 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 ain't gonna do shit.
And the point of that is?
I don't know, but I said an anthropologist should study that, and it basically can help you understand the differences between the two cultures. You can take 1,000 years of history, genetics, study. You understand the differences right there. I'm not saying that all black people are like that. I'm not saying all white people are like that. What I'm saying is that if you want to break it down by the worst of the black culture and the worst of the white culture and the best of the white culture and the best of the black culture, there's only 2 of those represented on either side. And that's the truth. You have a white guy who's not saying a word, and you have a black person acting like a complete fucking baboon. Sorry. And there's white people who do it too. But it is an absolute 100% ridiculous visualization of sheer idiocy. But here's the truth about what happened. Here is the actual extended version. And then I'm going to show you the story on Fox where he was arrested. Watch this.
He ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit.
Your organization shut down the Manhattan Bridge during rush hour.
Never a You are a fool. Oh, yeah, you are no man. Because when a man steps up, what do you do? He would have I'm already done. Say it with your chest. Same energy with me that you had with her. He's over there chilling. Listen. On the clock, chilling. Go over there. Your chest. Because now there's room and opportunity. Ain't nothing but air and opportunity. Do something. The same thing that you were gonna do to her. You don't got her hand behind her back. Let's have a conversation. Why did you get in her face? Why did you get in her face? You did. You approached a black woman.
That's why.
Don't do that.
You a coward.
That is a woman. 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 That is a woman.
I'm amazed he even knows what a woman is. They apparently they don't know how to define them. So
here's the thing that my mom taught me, and she didn't teach me much, but the thing that she instilled in me is if you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. Why are you even there? What are you doing, dude? Metcalf, justice has been served. That guy's going to jail. Carmelo Anthony's gone. Parents will go ahead and sue civilly. They'll get every fucking penny of their house. They're going to get the vehicle. They're going to get it all. They're going to own that family for the rest of their lives. Any movie that he does and comes out with a movie, they're going to get all the proceeds. They're going to sue that family into fucking oblivion. Is it make up for Eric? No. But you standing out there like an idiot, you're just going to get shot or beat up because, dude, you're old. Get out of there. And to the absolute baboon moron, dude, he was arrested for indecent exposure. He had a warrant out for his arrest. Homeboy's going to get shot anyway. He's going to get ran over by some gangland shooting. Because that's what that guy's going to talk shit to somebody who's going to be bigger and badder. Some white guy, paramilitary guy who's got his itchy trigger finger. He's going to plug him 3 times in the chest. Then there's going to be riots over the guy. We'll see that guy in the news again. I don't even know why you're there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you're there. Folks, there is a very, very serious thing going on in this country right now, and there is a lot of hate and a lot of division. Take yourself out of those situations. Why would you put yourself in that situation? Just get the fuck out of there. You're not needed. Nobody's needed that. Let those idiots kill each other. Let them go ahead and do that shit. Let them go ahead and fight the cops. Let them fight the National Guard. Get out of there as fast as you can. Don't be in there. But that guy got arrested. He's gone. He's out of here. Last story of the night, and then we're going to go. Pride, you just don't understand. You don't understand. Me tell you. Me love you long time. $2 make you holler. Woo want to tell us what pride mean. Here she is. Only problem hearing about pride from Woo, you want to do it again 30 minutes later.
Pride is love and freedom.
No, it's not. Pride is sex. Nope. Pride is not love. It's not freedom. It's just sex. It's just fucking. That's it. That's all it's about. It's the only thing it's about.
Courage and resistance. Pride is the right to be exactly who you are, to be treated with dignity and respect.
God made you who you are. You decided to change it.
And pride is what we need as this federal administration tries to intimidate our residents and community partners. They are trying to roll back the progress that generations of activists and leaders sacrificed for.
Nobody cares.
They would rather remodel the White House ballroom than fund the gender-affirming healthcare that saves young people's lives.
Yes, I would. Yep, I'm all about ballroom. Better than having no ball. Better than... Listen, we want to create a ballroom. You want to create so much ballroom, there's no more balls. There's a very big difference. Oh, look at all the tens of people.
They would rather terrorize law-abiding immigrants than let kids read books about love.
No, they're not law-abiding immigrants. They're illegal aliens that have broken the law by jumping the border.
And some 36-year-old Mexican gardener fucking a 6-year-old boy is not love, lady. Those are the books we don't want. Okay? We don't want two guys filleting each other in a book for 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds to read. I apologize. Nope, we don't care.
And this whole gender-affirming care, it's not gender-affirming care.
Yeah.
And the whole women with the abortions, what do they say it is?
Reproductive health care.
Reproductive health care. It's not reproductive health care because you're not reproducing anything.
It's murder.
You're murdering
Murder.
something.
It's pro-life, pro-murder. That's it.
And you're not affirming it. I get so flabbergasted sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Just the word flabbergasted's enough.
Then honor the trans service members who actually protect our country. Boston, our families, friends, and neighbors are once again fighting for their basic freedoms. Fighting for the right to simply exist. But here in Boston, we fight our battles together. If you come for one of us, you get all of us.
It's like fighting the whole. You mess with one bean, you get the whole burrito.
Hey, can I ask you a big favor?
Yeah.
Do you remember the AI thing you did with her last video?
Oh yeah, the woo.
Yes. Would you please do that again to this one?
Yeah.
For the love of God, please do that.
Let's do it. Okay.
Over the past year, the city has invested a record amount of funding into LGBTQ plus community organizations, programming, and resident services across Boston throughout our Beyond Pride grant program. We set another record-breaking investment with helping residents with name and gender changes and providing emergency assistance in times of crisis, launched applications for our MOLA Advisory Council and Steering Committee, and grew our MOLA partner network to more than 150 organizations, connecting sectors across the entire ecosystem. Solidarity is a citywide effort. And I want to shout out two very special partnerships, some folks who are here. The Museum of Science, hi Tim, has generously agreed to host our annual MOLA Pride event on June 27th. So tickets are now live and they're free, and make sure you sign up. Thank you to Tim, Richie, and the whole team at the museum for bringing us together for an evening of joy and celebration again. And right after this event, we're inviting all of you to join our first ever LGBTQ plus job fair, led in partnership with the Greater Boston Chamber of Commerce. We want to make sure every resident can connect with affirming employers, explore career opportunities, and build their future here. So thank you to all the folks at the Chamber who partnered with us to help create a more inclusive economy in Boston.
So this is it's funny you mentioned that because here's the meme I did, the new liberal Webster's dictionary, Carmelo, cleat sharpener, women, clump of cells, reproductive care, and then mostly peaceful protests. I got to find that Michelle Wu video. I'll make another one, but that was funny. I was thinking about that when you said that.
Yeah, you really need to.
Why don't you get us out of here while I go look for this?
Okay.
And then we can go.
Yes. All right. So next Friday, Dave Bondi will be here. And then yes.
I found it.
Did you?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, here it is. This is so funny.
If you deport President Trump.
This got me in so much trouble. I got major strikes on TikTok. Here it is. Ready? Here we go.
President Trump real ass. Why he wanna deport all these Chineses and Mexicans and If you deport us, where you gonna get your nails done, huh? No more mani pedi for you, asshole. You like kung pao chicken? Well, no more kung pao chicken for you. You like star belly? Yes. Well, no more star belly for you, because then no Mexicans no more. They can't pick your star bellies no more, asshole. President Trump real asshole.
I love it.
It's so good. No more strawberries for you.
Oh, you good? No more many and penny for you.
No more many and penny, asshole. All right, go for it. Finish it up.
I'm losing my voice. All right, so next Friday, Dave Bondi will be here. Then Gary Brugman. Then Dan Nunn will be here the 30th. Damani Felder, Tim Brown. Then we've got Garrett Sadani from the Grassroots podcast. At some point in there, we are going to have, it's Friday and I'm losing my brain. What's his name? Chad Prather. Took me a minute.
Yes, Chad Prather.
Losing my mind. But Lisa Regina will be here. We're hoping to get Joe Montana with her.
That would be cool.
We'll see. And then we've got
so many good people coming.
I got Amber May. She'll be here the last week of August. So Amber May from the Amber May Show is coming on as well. We've got a lot more people.
Yeah, we're going to be busy.
Yeah.
We'll get that updated. That'll help me make that new T-shirt, that Freedom T-shirt. And then there was something else you asked me to do. What was it?
I texted it. Hang on.
I got to do the raid videos.
Cash App.
Oh, and I got to add Cash. So I'm going to add Cash App, and then there's one other one, I think Stripe. So that's going to help us with donations because a lot of people want Cash App. We're going to raid. Where are we going there, TV Green? Who are you sending this to? So I will put that one up, Sherry. Hey, folks, do me a favor. Please follow us over on Rumble. We like to raid every night. And head on over to Rumble and share it over. We're going to get Amber May on. Are we going to be raiding Amber May? Is that what we're raiding? She can't be on right
I
now.
think it was, they were just saying, I said she's coming on, so I think they're happy.
Yep, Amber May is coming on. That's going to be fun. Where am I sending it? Where TV Green? Where are we going, baby? Go check out the Nunn Report Sunday. He's going to have the UFC fight. We're not going to carry it. I need a day off. We're going to go have a couple days off. We're going to watch
Off-Label Pod.
Off-Label Pod is where we're going. We're going right now, people on Rumble. We're going to Off-Label Pod. We're going to go over there and follow them right now, and you guys can join us if you want. We'll go over there for just a couple minutes, like we always do. We'll save that few minutes to go do that. You can join us right now if you're on Rumble. Thank you, everybody who watched the show. And we're going to head over there and go watch the Off-Label Pod, and then we're going to bring it up here in channel so you guys can see it. Why does it Rumble load?
I don't know.
Do you say the Off-Label Pod?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Tim Pool's on. I can't stand that guy that he has on. He's such a douche. Off-Label Pod.
Do you want me to tag you?
Just how did you spell it?
I don't know. I went to the raid. Oh, they're putting us on.
What?
They put us on.
I know. I need you to show me how to get here.
I don't know. I joined the raid, so.
Off-Label.
There. There you go. I texted it to you. The link.
I know. Hold on. I see how it's spelled. Oh my God, there it is. All right.
Followers away from me eating the Dave's Hot Chicken Inferno, or I forget what it's called. When we hit 1K, I will be eating a hot chicken while doing the show. So do us a favor, hit that follow button, hit that like, and if you are not following the DUM show like I am now, make sure you give them a follow. Thank you very much. Appreciate the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Strap in. It's a ride right now. You guys have caught us at an odd time. Rich is at his wit's end with this Carmelo Anthony thing and going on kind of a tirade. So strap in, folks. It's a doozy.
I'm tired. I'm fucking tired, dude. Black fatigue is a thing. Let's admit.
Thank you for rating us, DUM show. We appreciate the raid. Thank you, guys. That is too kind of you. I don't know how you heard of us, but thank you for joining us tonight. Like I said, hello, Olivia. What's up, US Abby girl? What's up, Melanie M5? What up, Clug C? What up, Angie? Let's see, Coalfield Hillbilly.
Oh, they're all
Baraka 59 Highway. Oh, Barricade 59 Highway. One thing, thank you, TV Green. One thing you will get to know about us is I can't read. I'm not good at reading. I'm Simple Davy.
Way too much is reading because my eyes go further than my mouth.
This is Drunken Senpai. That is his name, and he lives up to it. So, welcome in, everybody. Guess the fucking zoo let all the animals out. Melody, I hope you follow because you are in for a ride. If you can't read, you just be Gavin Newsom. Listen, I am not as dumb as that guy. I may not be able to read very well, but I'm not fucking retarded.
Again.
So what this is, guys, this is a raid. We basically took everyone in Rumble and we went into their channel and put all of our followers in there to watch them. So we do it every night now, and they talk about us when we come in. So it's a way to get more followers and help us grow.
Read either. That is the same as Joe Biden saying, "You ain't black if you don't vote for me." The motherfucker said, "I'm just as retarded as you." Now, case in point, hey, fair point. Gavin Newsom is right. He's fucking right. Do you remember that little thing we brought up, Davey?
So we put these guys on for, I don't know, just a few minutes and listen to them a little bit. And we do this every night now, Olivia and I do. It's kind of fun. And it gives us some exposure to other shows and their audience and vice versa. So that's why we're doing it. No, I can't hear him.
You have to unmute it at the top is normally what you have to do. I don't know. Did you turn the volume down on this board?
Principal at
yeah. My name's Matthew. I like toy trains.
Students could read and write at grade level, and 33% of the students could do math.
Can I say something for fuck's sake?
I'm sorry.
My favorite part of that video is when he's trying to grab the signs, and he grabs one of the signs that says like door closed or whatever, and then he goes to grab the other one and it falls.
All right, folks.
Just walks away with the
I hope you
after he
we just took a second to go take a look at the Off-Label podcast. They went ahead and got some of their followers over. This is why it's fun. Rating is actually cool. You get to go over to another channel, and if you just keep bringing people, they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Folks, I want to say thank you for a great week. It was a long week, but we're excited to keep doing what we're doing. We appreciate all the donations tonight. You guys almost made up for last night, and you know what? We love you, and we can't thank you enough. Take care of yourselves. Go out and get yourself something pretty. Go buy some pink polka dot house shoes.
Pink polka dot house shoes.
Or you can go pick up some coins or some shirts to leave kids alone or identify as a patriot. Olivia and I are wearing right now. Let's hope Carolina closes it out tomorrow in Vegas. I'd love to see it. Go Stros. And that's pretty much it. We love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. God bless. Take care.
Night, y'all.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me Show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.